everyone, welcome to the stream. We are here today with more PowerWash Simulator. Haven't played this in what feels like, I guess 2-3 months. It's been a while. But yeah, I'm usually pretty sleepy and tired on the Wednesday, and I've been, well, kind of struggling to stream this day, so I decided to just play something nice and chill and go for it, I guess. So, can just yap about and remember how to play this game, because God knows I forgot. Oh lordy, I have the how do I need the normal? Yeah, normal. Okay, there we go. Go for this guy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. We'll just go for it and hope for the best and maybe get something done. This looks like it's gonna be a very long job here. Jeez. Alright, well, fun. That's kind of what we're here for, just doing lots of stuff, and there's a sequel on the way, so that'll be great. I mean, I still haven't played the DLC and stuff, so I probably won't even get PowerWash 2 until I'm done with this game, 100%, so. I mean, it's gonna be the same stuff, just new areas, yeah, so if you haven't played all the areas in the first game, then why would you get it? I mean, the developers seem like they're pretty chill, so you want to support them, I guess, but... Oh boy. Love to see it. Okay, well anyway. Seems like whenever I go live, as soon as I go live, I'll sometimes get a message from a friend or something and just, yeah. It's funny how the timing always works on that. Because I'll be doing nothing for like the time leading up to my stream and just like, that just happens to be when I get a message. It's funny how that works, but... You know, I've done that before too. I've messaged a friend, I was like, okay, they're not live. Okay, good, let's message them. And then as soon as I message them, they go live. I'm like, oh my god, really? It's definitely an interesting thing I've noticed since I started streaming. Because you'll do everything in your power to make sure you don't inconvenience anyone and just like, oh yeah, I message you in the right time. You're not busy, right? And then all of a sudden you're busy. It's like, okay. And no one's at fault, obviously. It's just that, man, I tried to do everything I could to make the timing work out, and it didn't work out. I mean, that's sometimes how life goes in general. Not even just a streamer thing. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here forever. This is such a disgusting... Why am I cleaning an abandoned subway? It's not like anyone's gonna actually go here. Lord have mercy. Okay. Well, alright then. Let's do it. Like, I feel like the people that are hiring this PowerWash guy, like, what are they doing? Why are they having me watch all these abandoned places? Like, no one's gonna go to an abandoned subway that's full of mold and all this other garbage and graffiti. I feel like I'd be getting sick. I mean, why do you think you need a full bodysuit? Because you're dealing with chemicals, like, very bad chemicals. Like, all the allergens and stuff here? Oh, God. That'd be a nightmare. I think I'd get sick just from existing here. Alright, well, whatever. I'm just going off on, like, applying real-world principles to a video game as I tend to, but... I mean, it just feels like this entire game makes... It's just excuse to PowerWash crap, I get that, but... There's just so much of it that just feels like... There's some weird stuff going on in this world. I mean, everything's covered in dirt randomly, and now it's okay, and... I think the game theory said there was, like, volcanic ash or something. And you're not supposed to clean that up with water, so that makes us the bad guy, or so the theory video went, but... Which, honestly, I'd buy it. It just seems like it's very specifically targeted volcanic ash, because you'd be cleaning, like, a house in a neighborhood, and all the other houses are just fine, so it feels like the volcano is just, you know, being malicious and targeting everyone but the, actual person, or, like, it doesn't target the entire neighborhood, just, like, one guy specific. It's like, screw you in particular, I guess. I don't know. Very, very odd world. But again, I'm just looking too deeply into a game where it's just supposed to be chill, watch time, whatever. So, doing pretty good, a little sleepy, so I'm playing this game today. You know, I still gotta do my off-grind, my Bloodborne grinding, but everything's pretty chill. Hopefully you've been doing well, and I'm assuming you've been helping more people in Bloodborne and all that fun jazz. I should be finishing the game in the next week or two. I think so, but... And then after that, the plan right now is to roll into Demon Souls immediately after, so we'll see how that goes. I've never played Demon Souls, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I really don't. I'm gonna miss the guns, but there's the only Souls game with guns, so Oh, well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And hopefully, you know, beat Gurman and all the other bosses I probably missed. I missed the one that had runes behind it. God knows how many other bosses I missed just from not going by there, I guess. I'm assuming you ate something funny? Yeah, that sucks. Food poisoning is no joke. New game plus 7? You can like re-up your new game that many times? Good God. There are some games I like, but I feel like after the 7th run, I'd be like, okay, I think I'm good. I usually don't like sticking myself to one particular type of game, especially when it comes to streaming, because I don't want to be like, I don't want to lock myself into only playing one type of game content, but I like experimenting with different games and seeing what I like. And even if I like a game a lot, I'm not gonna, you know, go all in on it, because I just feel like that things get boring that way. I love Zelda, and I try to play Zelda a lot, but there's only so much you can do with one franchise, and even if it is a game where there's, you know, online and a lot of variables, like, say, Town of Salem, even that, I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't want to play this game too much, because otherwise I'm going to be very, very annoyed, so. I don't know, I think it's just a big issue a lot of streamers face, where they force themselves to play one type of game just because it's popular, or because, I guess because they see other people playing and they're doing very well, so like, I need to do this, because this is the hot new thing, or I saw my friend do this and it did really well, so I'm going to do it, and I guess try it out, but I don't know, it feels like kind of like a downward spiral, honestly. I don't know. I don't really like the idea of being a streamer tied to one game. I know a lot of streamers find success doing that. Like, there's probably a lot of streamers that play Valorant all the time, Counter-Strike, Fortnite, whatever, but I've never been the type of person to play one game consistently like that. There's only like maybe 2 games I've done that for, and eventually I just kind of stopped playing them, so I don't really see myself going through all the Souls games, because I think after 2 or 3 Souls games, I think that's probably going to be right. Yeah, no, I'm good. I know what the franchise is about, and I'm good. Bloodborne's been great, and I'm glad I played Bloodborne, because I do like the aesthetic and stuff. It's been fun. And I think it was nice to play a Souls game that wasn't Elden Ring, because like everybody's still playing Elden Ring, because it keeps getting DLC and stuff, so I wanted to be different and play Bloodborne for my first Souls game, and I'm very, very happy with how that went, so. The grinding kind of sucks, but, you know, it's part of the experience, I guess. Maybe the other Souls games will be better, maybe they'll be worse by comparison, I don't know. I'm just gonna full send it and see how we do for the next 2 some odd games. I told myself I'm gonna play three Souls games on stream, so I guess it's gonna probably be Demon Souls and Dark Souls Remastered as of right now, but oh, is it? Okay. Fair enough. I just feel like it'd be kind of monotonous to go to the same exact game again and again with no real... I mean, I guess you could just pump up the numbers and make them stupid OP so you're fighting the boss with a handy... or like with... and make it really difficult again, but it just seems like from what I've been told, the HP and stuff is just gets like quadrupled or something like that, and it's pretty stupidly ridiculous, so... There aren't many games where I feel like I'd be okay with doing that, especially 7+ times. That is just crazy. I understand you might like a game that much, but jeez. I mean, I guess if Sony and FromSoft aren't going to release a new one, you might as well get all the playtime you can out of the original one, so. Oh, I'm on the ladder. It's like, what the shit is this? Why am I on the ladder? Get off. Get off the freaking ladder. I want the ladder. Down. Down. Sure, put it there. I don't want to deal with the ladder. Okay. Man, look at all the dirt here. Love to see it. 100% more HP. Wow, so they double the HP and they get an extra... they do 150% of damage. God damn. It just feels very artificial, though, the difficulty in that game. Like, I don't know. I guess if you want to keep challenging yourself, what's to stop you, but... if it keeps adding that modifier every time you re-up and start another new game plus, it just feels like it's kind of redundant, but... I guess it does add replayability if you want to play the same game over and over and over again, but... I mean, they could do a lot with the franchise if they decide to make a proper sequel to Bloodborne, but would be nice. But I guess Sony and FromSoft are in no like dire need of money, because a Bloodborne even remaster would make print serious cash, and they just refuse to go for that. Like, put it on PC. Hey, Chloe. How you doing? Hope you had a good day so far. Yeah, I saw your DM, and I was like, yeah, this usually happens. I'll get a message as soon as I start streaming. I was like, ah, man. It happens every time. I'm pretty sure I told you about that when I did that, and I was like, okay, I checked, she's not live. Let's send her a message, and I sent the message, you went live. I was like, god damn it. Doing good. I'm playing this today because I'm tired, and I'm like, I don't really want to think too much, so I'm going to play this. This is a turn off my brain, just vibe game, so. It feels like it's totally a streamer thing, too. Like, I'll do everything in my power to make sure they're not live, and then it happens somehow. Oh, yeah, no. This is my go-to playlist, my Zelda playlist. Because I love Zelda, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is a good vibe. It's nice. Speaking of, we gotta get you to play Zelda at some point. I gotta hook you up with the Zelda PC ports and stuff, and get you to experience Zelda, especially since you said you were kind of crushing on Link and all that good stuff, so. Feed your thirst for yet another character in video games. As if you need any help there, but you know. You're already busy enough with what? Leon and Sephiroth and Cloud. I mean, whenever you get around to that and stuff is more stabilized, then that can help you set it up. And there is a co-op mod for Ocarina of Time if you want to do that too, so. If you want to, like, play with your friends and bomb each other or whatever, that's always an option, so. Yeah, I know. Too many games to play, not enough time, seems to be the common theme. There's just, I mean, it's nice you can play them on PC though. If it was up to Nintendo, you'd only be able to play them on their stupidly expensive consoles, but yeah, I'm not looking for the Switch 2, and yeah, Chaos in another game, yep. So you can just, if you really don't want to deal with your friend, you could just bomb them. And yeah, you can also play with crowd control too, so if you want to like give your chatters or your tadpoles too much power to where they can just like bomb, or like they could help you or hurt you with their channel points and all that stuff, so. Yeah, Switch 2 hurts. It hurts even more because I'm an American, and yeah, I don't know how much that's going to be for me, so. I might have to go to Japan and buy it that way, because I don't know how it's going to work out. Like, I feel like it's going to be taxed all holy hell and be like $600 at this rate. I hate it. I was so excited to get a Switch 2, and then it was like, okay, kind of expensive. It's about the same price as a PlayStation and Xbox. And they're like, oh yeah, we have to delay that because we don't know what the hell's going on in this country. To be fair, none of us really do either, but it's kind of a shit show. And yeah, we don't get a Switch 2. Yeah, Nintendo, an $80 Mario Kart, man, that's brutal. And that's before the tariffs and shit too, so God knows how much it's going to be after that. So we're looking at like probably $100+ Mario Kart game. And yeah, not great. I feel like Nintendo might have a Microsoft situation where they're like, they fumble the console launch a little bit. I mean, Nintendo always has dedicated fans, so it probably won't be that bad, but Xbox at the end of the Xbox 360 era was like, they were on top of the damn console game, and then they had a leader guy, or like the head of Xbox, he was kind of an idiot. And like, Nintendo recently did a thing where like, they said, if you can't afford a Switch 2, you should buy a Switch. We have a product for that. It's called the Switch 1, which is exactly what the head of Xbox said at the time when they were talking about the Xbox One DRM or whatever. It's like, yeah, if you don't have internet, we have a console for you. Just go buy an Xbox 360. It's like, bro. You would think so, but I feel like Nintendo, and especially like Japanese people in particular, are very dead set in their ways. Like, Reggie wrote in his book when he was, like, working for Nintendo, he had to fight tooth and nail to get them to release Wii Sports with a damn console. Because they're like, oh, we're Nintendo, we don't give away software. And now you got Nintendo charging for, like, a glorified tech demo on the console. It's like, this is so not good. Like, Nintendo always has, like, these, like, shovelware games. Like, PlayStation had the Astro's Playroom for free. And Nintendo basically has that, but like, oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a paid downloadable game for you to play. It's like, why would you pay for this? It's literally just a tech demo of what the Switch 2 can do and how to use the Switch 2 and all this garbage. And like, nope, just buy this. Please buy this. And it's like, okay. So yeah. Also, we have to pay for the upgrades to the next, the Switch 2 edition of like the Zelda games and crap. And yeah, it's looking like it's just a real money sink of a console. And Nintendo consoles usually are like capped out at about $300. So this is like the first time Nintendo, I think, has had a console over 400 since I've been buying them anyway. Because let's see, the GameCube was like 150. Yeah, no, the Wii U was like, I think Wii U was 300, Switch was 300. The Wii was like 200, 300, something like that. So yeah, Nintendo is definitely kind of off their rocker here. Provided inflation has been a thing for a while now, but I feel like Nintendo consoles are usually people's secondary console option, so it just feels like a lot of people are going to have to think about if they actually want the console now. And because of that, there's some people who are going to go, nah, I'm good, and just play the games on PC if they want to. I mean, I think Nintendo's about to find a lot of people that are going to try and like emulate the games on PC or something. Because of this situation. I mean, people are already emulating on Switch 1, of course, but I think people are okay with Switch 1, like okay with buying the games and just bumping the resolution on their PC or something. Because I know there's a lot of emulators for the Switch 1 on PC where you can like modify Breath of the Wild and stuff, but either way, I hope they fight back and just get them to make them change their stuff. Yeah. It's funny, I was playing Wind Waker the other day, and there's a whole thing about it, like, in the game, where the pirates are mad that the bomb shopkeeper is, like, overcharging for bombs. Like, yeah, we don't like you overcharging for your bombs, so we're just gonna rob you. I was like, this is way too conveniently timed for me to be playing this right after the Switch 2 Direct. It's like, you literally had a game 20 years ago, Nintendo, where you're like, yeah, your prices were bullshit, so we robbed you. And now, that's probably gonna happen with the Switch 2. I was like, I don't endorse you guys, like, you know, pirating these games, of course, but, like, it's gonna happen if you're gonna charge a shit ton of money for your console and your games. Like $80 for Mario Kart, man, it's not even Deluxe Edition, it's just like a regular ass game. And the worst part is other developers are gonna jump on this shit. Like, you think Call of Duty and like GTA aren't gonna be like $80+? Like, people that were already speculating that GTA 6 is gonna go for $100 or whatever at launch. And because there are some people that'll probably pay that amount. Like, I'm not gonna pay for it, I don't even like GTA, but yeah, it's about to, like, you know, if they want to crash the game industry, I'm fine with it, because honestly, AAA games need to tone it down and stop being greedy shitheads, because they are definitely getting a little over their head with their greed, and I think they need a reality check. Yeah, people are crazy. People crazy. Like, I think, like, modern gaming especially has kind of been going to shit for a while. With all the over, like, monetization and just insanity, no one's really kept them in check, and I think if Nintendo, of all people, lets loose there, I think the bars are all gonna be off on, like, what's actually acceptable. And, yeah, more greed's gonna be an issue. Am I missing? Missed the door. God. Okay, door frame done. Hey, let's go. I like hearing the dings. Like, very satisfying. Love to see it. Oh my goodness. Ba 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 ba. Oh man. Ba 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 ba. This is always my playlist for PowerWash. It's just such a chill playlist. Like a combination of all the Zelda theme song, or like all the Zelda music over the history of the franchise, and it's great. Ba ba. And I love Majora's Mask, which is what's playing right now. You can play Majora's Mask on PC as well. You can play most of them on PC, but the Ocarina and Majora's Mask have like a native. Or they have like a PC port where you can play like a 1080p, 60 FPS, and have camera control, because those games had very bad camera control in the N64, so, you know. It was not, it has not aged well in most instances, but allowing free movement of the camera with the right thumbstick is a godsend, so I'll take it. I wonder how it'd be to play Zelda with a mouse and keyboard only. I've never tried that, but... Oh wait, maybe I think I might have actually tried it one time when I was emulating the game on N64 before I had a controller for my PC. It was certainly interesting, to say the least, but would not recommend. I mean, I think you could probably manage it, but My favorite game, I have like a lot of favorite games. At least 2 of those are Zelda. One of them is a super obscure game called Phantom Dust. It was an Xbox original game. You can actually play it for free on PC. It's like a Japanese game that's kind of like a Japanese action game where it kind of operates like a card game, which is weird to explain, but the character designs are so amazing, and the damn shame that we were about to get a remaster for it, and then Microsoft canned the whole project, and I was like, man, we're gonna get a reboot, everything's gonna be great, and the alpha footage looked amazing, and they killed it. And that's the moment I stopped getting hyped about any new games Microsoft announces. Like, that was the one thing I wanted Microsoft to be killed by Dream. I'm so sad. But aside from that, I like, let's see. Majora's Mask, which is a Zelda game. Also Oracle of Ages, another Zelda game, which was on the Game Boy Color. I like the old Halo games are pretty chill. I like those. I've made a sheet. I shared it with a friend. Maybe I should just send you that later. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot 2 is also up there because I love that game. That was like one of my first big games that I played as a kid. Because my friend had a PS1, so I went to go to his house and play that, and then I ended up getting a PS1, and I played the Crash games and loved them. I wasn't really good enough to play Crash 1 as a kid, but I did beat Crash 2 and 3, so... I did redeem myself and eventually got all the achievements in Crash 1, the remaster collection, but... Man, the Crash games are so good. And then Crash 4 came around and crushed my soul, and I hated everything. Good God, Crash 4. Crash 4 is like the game that took the formula of the original games and just put it on steroids, and good God. They did not properly test everything, and I hated getting all the achievements in that game. Oh, God. I've talked about it for a while, and I'm like, I said I'm eventually going to try and do it again on stream, and I know I'm going to hate myself the second I do. Because that game is like the one game that like pushed me to the absolute limit of like cussing out my TV. And I'm like, if I try and stream this game, that rage is going to come back, and I'm going to have PTSD. I know I will. Because I do my best to suppress my rage when I'm streaming, but that game is going to... I know that if any game's going to make me come out and just start cussing at the game, it's going to be that one. Because that is my PTSD hellhole. Because I spent like 133 hours in game trying to get all the achievements for that game. It was very bullshit, very unfair, and good God, the amount of load screens. I hated it. Man. I mean, Crash 4 as a concept was great, but then they decided to make the completionist route absolute hell. It was a fun game, but goddamn, they should have just chilled the hell out with the completion requirements. Maybe I can do it quicker because I've done it all once before, so doing it again shouldn't be too bad, right? In theory. Maybe. Oh God. I'm just looking for all the dirt spots. I love Wind Waker. I'm still playing Wind Waker, so... And then I'll eventually do a randomizer in Wind Waker, and probably get screwed by RNG again, but we shall see. My luck tends to not be that great, as evidenced by me playing Mario Party on Friday, and I got my ass absolutely kicked. I was winning for like 13 turns, and then all of a sudden, chance time, and all downhill from there. Love to see it. I mean, Mario Party is like, my luck is either it's amazing or I get destroyed. There's no in between. I don't ever come in second, third, whatever. It's either first or fourth. Yeah, man. Yeah, well. I mean, luck is kind of like a pendulum. Sometimes it'll go great. Other times, well, not so much. Hey, Evie. How you doing? Hope you have a good day so far. You know, I think I probably mentioned it to you, Lily. There is a Mario Party clone on Steam called Pummel Party, if you haven't played it or heard of it before. It's a fun time. It's like Mario Party with guns. And you can shoot your friends with guns and then take their coins or keys or whatever the currency is in that game. It's a fun time. You can also emulate the old ones online to varying degrees of success, but, you know. I think sometimes some of the games work better than others, but emulation's always kind of unstable to begin with. Cleaning your desk, very nice, man. Hopefully you can stay out of Salem and keep your sanity. Especially after yesterday, you kind of got brutalized a bit toward the end there. 2 jester haunts and ugh. What a mess. Ba, 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 ba. Glad I'm playing this today, not Town of Salem. If I was playing Town of Salem, I'd be making a bunch of dumbass mistakes and I'm tired again. But I played like 2 weeks ago on Wednesday and I was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. I haven't been getting too great a sleep on Tuesday nights lately. Don't know why. But, you know, gotta do something about that eventually. Maybe when I get like a new job soon, it'll be a lot better. It'll mess up my streaming schedule a little bit, but it's fine. As long as I can still stream, all is well. Might suck to switch my streaming schedule a bit from what it currently is, but honestly, I'm hoping to get a remote job just so I can hopefully decide my own hours, or at least have more freedom to do stick to my current schedule, but I feel like I might not be able to do that, so might just result in me streaming later during the week, and then on the weekends I can do my normal hours. We shall see. But hey, making money again, or making like better money, I should say, would be nice. You're not my friend. Stop texting me. What are you doing? Oh my god. Already clean 20%. Oh, we're not doing too bad right now. Oh joy. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. God, there's so many games I want to play on stream. Honestly, like, I really want to go play Ninja Gaiden 2, because I've been playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black on stream, and that game is, like, so piss-poor easy compared to Ninja Gaiden Black. I'm just like, yeah, no. This game is definitely made for babies, and I'm like, yeah, you should go play the original, which actually I know is going to kick my ass, because I played it several times over, and it's a stupid hard game, because Itagaki did not pull punches. Yeah, man. Feels like that's definitely a thing about a lot of modern games. It's like they've kind of dumbed down the difficulty for like everybody involved. Oh, you can't play the game. Here you go. Here's your baby mode difficulty. Like what used to be normal in Ninja Gaiden 2 is now hard in Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. I'm like, what even is this? They're really just like, really just easing people into this franchise, I guess. And it's kind of making me like wonder if I should even bother playing Ninja Gaiden 3, because I feel like Ninja Gaiden 3 is just going to be worse than Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and I don't know. I feel like I'm just going to go in for the memes, and that's it. Oh, sure, I'll play this game. Why not? It's terrible. Okay, that was fun. Definitely enjoyed playing that game. I mean, it's not a matter of me buying the game, because I do own it already, but I think maybe it'll be okay just to not play, you know, not playing Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, because that's like, I think probably the worst Ninja Gaiden game from what I've read, because that was the one that actually killed the franchise. Ninja Gaiden 3 sucked. They kind of fixed it a little bit in Ninja Gaiden 3 Rage's Edge, and then they had Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z, which is so bad that no one ever talked about Ninja Gaiden ever again after that. I mean, Platinum's making Ninja Gaiden 4, so maybe it'll be good, but I don't know, it's so dead. At least I still have Ninja Gaiden Black and Ninja Gaiden 2 to play, so. Now the point is, I'm probably gonna beat Ninja... I mean, maybe I'll play Ninja Gaiden 3, and then I'll just play Ninja Gaiden 2 proper again. Because I think Ninja Gaiden 2 would be a lot better than 2 Black, because 2 Black has kind of been disappointing me. And I'm probably gonna beat that tomorrow on tomorrow's stream, so. Beat it on tomorrow's stream and be done with it. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, here we go. Joyous occasion. Anyway. It's nice and chill. This is definitely a good turn off your brain game. Usually I like playing... I mean, I was supposed to play it last week, but I decided to go to sleep for once, because like, yeah, no, I want a nap. I want a nap! But I did only get like 3 hours of sleep or something. I was like, yeah, no. Even in the optimistic estimation of me, like, taking a 2-hour nap and waking up doing a stream is like, not very realistic, but... I'm definitely the type of person that hates canceling streams, so I do everything in my power to not do that unless I absolutely have to, or the circumstances are out of my control, so... Which has happened a couple times this year, but... Do what I can to make my schedule work, which I usually do for most of my streams, but... Yeah, sometimes you have to go help family with something, sometimes... something happens, like my car ended up like just kind of shutting off, and I was like, well, I have to cancel my stream today. That sucks. So not a lot you can do about everything. Sometimes life happens and you just have to deal with it. I mean, I stick to my schedule as much as I can, but yeah, do what you can and make it work. That's all you can do. Oh, mayor. What's the mayor's name? Jeff Jefferson the 12th. Why would you vote for... Wait, is this 1984? You're not cleaning up the city. This place is disgusting. You're already lying about your campaign promises. You know what? Maybe you are an actual politician in America. Every politician in America lies. Clearly. Okay. Or maybe I'm just a jaded American. I think it's pretty justified at this point. It's crazy to me that people used to actually believe what the president said, but according to what I learned in history class, they stopped doing that around Nixon. And like every time it's like, yeah, no, we don't believe the president anymore. But people used to believe with so much faith, like if the president said they're gonna do something, they're gonna do it. But now it's like, yeah, no, they're probably not gonna do it. They're just lying out of their ass to get elected, and after that, it's like nothing they said is gonna happen. Or if it is gonna happen, it's gonna be much worse than they said, or it's gonna be like some kind of monkey's paw wish. I don't know. It's tiring. Really wish I could just like turn on the news and not see more political crap, but like every day with this guy, I hate it. Every day. It's exhausting. It really is. Man, I'd love a break from America, that's for sure. No more America. Yeah, some people do, but not me. I mean, it's very clear the media likes him a lot because he gets he gets clicks, and that's all they care about because they're soulless ghouls. They're like, oh yeah, no, we get our news clicks with him and around, and just, you know, how it goes. But now he went too far. He messed with the Nintendo Switch, and now the gamers are gonna rise up. Yeah, well, it's not even the memes. It's like they like that he does something batshit insane every day, and because of that, it's like an easy news story or headline or whatever, and it's just not good. Yeah, not really. There's so much political, so much political infighting between even the parties to self-destruct, and well, America doesn't have a lot of options in terms of parties because, well, you either vote for one side or the other, and if you vote for a third party, your vote is never going to matter. It's a really screwed system, and it's going to take a long time for anyone to even fix it, assuming there's anything left to fix, but... Because, the only reason, our Constitution is the way it is because the Founding Fathers didn't account for political parties being made, but then the second president election, after George Washington, they made political parties immediately. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, there were good intentions from the Founding Fathers, but they didn't really foresee things escalating the way they did. And because of that, our system is in desperate need of, a repair. I mean, yeah, that's also an issue, but I think if you have multiple sides, though, at least your voice is more likely to be heard, but your voice will never be heard unless you're you pay a lot of money to politicians and then they'll care. Which sucks. It's literally what it comes down to, is if you pay money, then they'll care. I mean, look at how many school shootings America's had and how little's been done about it. It's the perfect example because, the NRA is playing both sides of the political spectrum, and because of that, neither side's really willing to do a whole lot to prevent the firearms or whatever, add background checks, anything to prevent kids from dying. And it's still a problem over a decade. We had Columbine in 2000, then we had a big resurgence of school shootings in 2012 and beyond, and still nothing has really been done about that. We still have these, horrible shootings pretty regularly, and, it's still a problem. You think that, no matter where you land on the political spectrum, you think kids dying would be an urgent priority and horrible, but all of our politicians are so vested in their own interest of money and whatever, their allegiances, who's bought their priorities, I guess is the best way to put it. And no one's really buying the priorities for, let's save the kids, which sucks. It really does. It's been a disappointing time. It really is. I really wish... I mean, I don't know what you can even do at this point. I feel like we're just too far gone. I probably shouldn't laugh, but that's mostly just me, like, it's a very grim laugh, like, yeah, we're screwed. And that's what I do. I was like, this is what I don't know what to do. I can't accept anything and just can't do anything either, so. Yeah, sucks. Ba, ba, ba. It's a very difficult problem, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't think there's anything a small group of people could do at this point. If there's one thing Europe's good at is, like, revolting, especially France. It feels like anytime anything goes wrong in France, like, everyone's in the streets burning shit, looting, and like, yeah, no, we're changing this right now. There was also the recent South Korean coup d'etat or whatever, or the coup d'etat attempt, and the parliament, whatever, shut it down, like, turned off martial law. I was like, yeah, no, we're gonna impeach you. Like, yep, nope, you're gone. Crazy times. Bum, 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 bum. Very nice. Why only the right side? What about the left side? Or is that where your computer or laptop is? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, I gotta clean this gate too. Oh, get in the left? Okay, very nice. Bum, 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 bum. Honestly, my desk would be a lot cleaner if I didn't have like 5 or 6 controllers on my desk. So I have like so many controllers that I use pretty regularly for streaming and stuff that are just kind of scattered next to my second monitor. But like, how am I supposed to play games if I don't have my Wii U controller, my 360 controller, my N64 controller, GameCube controller, Switch controller? I have so many controllers here. And I'm like, if I put it away, I'm gonna need it again. So I just leave it out eternally. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, very nice. They're part of the desk, yeah, basically at this point. You're not wrong there. But I have so many controllers. I could realistically probably put away my GameCube and Nintendo 64 controller because I'm not using those too much recently, but they're just kind of there though, because I have used them a lot for streaming in the past. So I'm like, maybe I'll use them again, and I just kind of default to using my 360 controller for a lot of things recently because it's a pretty solid controller. It's probably like my favorite controller of all time. So, it's definitely a great controller though. God, Zelda music is amazing. I love it. I think Koji Kondo made the Zelda theme in one day. Absolute legend. Literally one day for this masterpiece. How could you even do that? Yeah. Man, I sure hope the next Zelda game doesn't cost $80 and or $90 or more. We probably don't get a new Zelda game for a while because we just got Echoes of Wisdom a couple months ago. Oh, very nice. Look at you being productive. This is why you play Town of Salem, to limit your power? Or to go insane? Or both? Hard to say, but probably a little bit of A, a little bit of B. Bum, 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 bum. And then you have a day like yesterday, you're like, you know what? I don't want to play this game anymore because the game was really dunking on you. Also, some of the players were too, but yeah, 2 Jester Haunts in a row is insane, though. I'm surprised I had such a good streak at the end there, though. I had like the Arsonist Pirate game that I won. I was like, man, that's insane. And I was doing things kind of like unorthodox for all 3 of those games, and it somehow worked out every time. And then I'm gonna get completely dunked on the next time I play, because that's how the luck pendulum swings. Or I'm gonna have bad luck in another game. I mean, actually, I might just get screwed over in Death Note, because I've been talking mad shit about that game for a while now, and I think it's gonna... Honestly, I think I'm just gonna never play it again if I have a bad time on Friday, because I've played it twice, and I'm just like, I'm not that big on it. It's just like a YOLO, shoot, game over, rinse, repeat. Supposed to be a social deduction game, but it's just like, the game's over so quickly. And it's not really as fun as other social deduction games, unfortunately. It just feels like the game just punishes you for, well, trying to deduce. You don't like YOLO shoot or whatever, it's just like, GG, game over. My god, what a mess this place is. Oh lordy. Okay, let's clean the platform then. Clean the platform. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba, ba. man, oh man. Ba, ba, ba. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, ba. Alright. Yeah, this one might take a little bit of time. 40 minutes in, 33%. That's fine though. I'm not in a real rush to get this job done. This game is supposed to take a lot of time anyway. It's literally just a chill, yapping game. Never played the co-op for this game, but I'd like to eventually. And they're making a sequel soon, so they gotta put this game on a steeper discount, you'd think so. Plus all the DLC packs, you got the Shrek pack, got the Wallace and Gromit pack. Yeah, I'm literally doing a job. Doing a job without the pay part. Isn't that a bitch? I mean, I don't really have a lot of chill games that I play on stream. I have bought a couple on the last Steam sale and I haven't played them yet. I was supposed to play TGC Simulator like last Saturday, but I forgot to charge my headphones. Like, well, shit. I have a collab tonight, and if I don't have my headphones charged by then, I am pretty screwed. So, yeah, that was kind of my reason for skipping that one. But I do have a lot of other chill games I need to play eventually on stream. I bought Fast Food Simulator in case I ever collab on that. And I was like, I don't even have a collab set up for that game. It's like, I just want to buy it on sale because I don't want to pay full price for it if I get invited to a collab last minute. So, but there were so many games like that I bought for full price and never played. Like Content Warning I bought Repo, I think, kind of on the launch discount, but I did play that one once at least. There's a lot of games I do buy and just never play, though, or I played it once and never played it again, because I played Lockdown Protocol once, never played that again. I probably played more. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now, but whenever there's like a big game, like everyone will want to play it for a little bit and then just like stop playing it. Ooh, very nice. Wow, you're really productive today. Yeah. Papa. What made you want? Is it spring cleaning time, or you just decide? Would you just wake up today and go, "I'm gonna clean everything for the hell of it"? Or did you see me cleaning and you're like, "Yeah, I should do that"? That's not a today job. You know, fair. I mean, it's baby steps. Baby steps. As long as you're making progress. Any progress is good progress, so. Alright, where's the dirt? Oh god, there's so much dirt on the wall. Man, imagine if you did this game and you like got paid in like Steam credits for doing it. That'd be great. It'd also be very busted and exploitable, but would be kind of cool. I guess you could sell trading cards or something, but there's some people that do that. Just sell. They make money by selling trading cards or cosmetics or whatever. Steam Marketplace be weird. I never got into that stuff. I just feel like it's a hassle to sell anything like that. But I guess if you have a lot of trading cards you don't want, you can make a couple of extra cents or whatever. Maybe a couple extra dollars if it's worthwhile, but usually it's only for like limited cosmetic items or something. Limited loot crates, something like that, I guess. I know people used to be really big into Counter-Strike skins, because that was all the rage at one point. I mean, I never got into the skin game for that either, but I was a bit of a later Steam user. Like, I think I made my Steam account in like 2012? And I played it on consoles for a long time before that. And I never really started using it until I got my current PC, but I guess it makes sense. Definitely sell a trading card or something for to cover the remainder of whatever the bill's gonna be, so that tracks. Yeah, you're not new here. Hi, Jake. How you doing? Hopefully you have a good day so far. Today's chill wash day, because I'm sleepy, and if I played Town of Salem like this, I would be getting massacred like I did the last time I tried to play. Super, super tired me, so. I literally failed my Jester Chatterbox requirement the last time I did that, so I was like, yeah, I think that's enough Town of Salem from this day. Gives me a chance to play this game again, so let's chill. How you doing, Jake? Hopefully you're having a good day so far. Gain some attributes? What do you mean? Oh, you mean the outline? I've had that for months, dude. I've been using a program called Shoes to add effects to my model for since December. Yeah. My friend told me about the program, so I just added that, and I was like, yes, I like that a lot more than my default model, so. Oh, that, yeah. But you can thank for Lily. Hey, Phil, you wanna take credit for your monstrosity? Jake's here to appreciate it, so yeah, there's that. Yeah, so that just came from a DM conversation, and it's like something about, I was like, you're a base anime woman. He's like, you are too. I was like, I'm not a woman or something. He's like, I can change that, and then yeah, Fully did her thing, and well, that monstrosity was born. And I thought that was safe to the depths of our DMs, but I wanted to show her something about the YouTube bot I have, and she joined the server, and she found the meme channel and decided to share that with the class. So yeah, that's how that went. Oh God, you're making, oh, is that what you oh shit, oh no. Oh no. Oh God. This does not bode well for my future. Oh no. Man. Yeah, he's the red roll on the server. Good God. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Bum. It's funny because one of my friends like called me her wife, and I was like, why you call me a wife? Why do I have to be the wife here? So odd. But I guess it's how you guys are showing familiarity, I guess. I don't know. And Nephilim is gonna turn me into a woman. Great. I do think it would be kind of interesting, not as like a full model or anything, but to do like some gender bend art of my model. But I feel like that would also probably just attract the wrong crowd of people, maybe. Post like an art of myself as a cute girl or something, and like get a lot of weird people replying, I would guess, but Twitter be weird, so I'm just like, I expect the worst from Twitter. Twitter's kind of a shithole, to be fair, though, so. An April 1st model, I don't know if I don't really want to use I don't mind the art, but I don't think I'd really want to use a female model just because I feel like it would confuse a lot of people for one, and for two, I feel like it'd attract some weird people, so. At least that's the way I see it, but. I've seen a lot of the stuff that the women have to deal with on Twitter and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. It definitely, like, there's a lot of accounts that have a lot of followers, but they have to put up with a lot of, like, weird parasocial nonsense. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good being small and, well, relatively obscure in the community. I don't have to deal with bullshit, and I'm okay with that. I mean, the weird people I attract in my community are not that weird, though. I mean, parasocial is definitely the one thing I do want to avoid at all costs, so. No, I'm not really afraid. It's just like, mostly just like people being, I guess, parasocial and weird. I mean, I'm sure it'd be funny, get a lot of laughs. Yeah, Kiwi would absolutely just go, oh, let's go. Kuro's not the ultimate bro girl or something like that. I don't know. He'd probably add in a little more British though, because she's British, but you know. I'm sure it'll be fun, even if it is like awkward for me for a minute. It'll be like, wow, someone cared enough about my character or my personality to make some cool fan art. So I'm just hoping I'm not too traumatized by the end of it. I don't know what kind of art you're making, but please don't traumatize me. It'd take a lot to traumatize me, though, so. Surely. Why are you texting me, Commissioner Baryonyx? I can't. Oh, God. Now you have me afraid. Oh, God. I should keep my mouth shut. I was about to say something. I'm like, if I say this now, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. I'm like, nope, don't say it. Don't say it. Okay. Well, you have fun, Faleli. No, I'm not saying that. I will not say that, because it's gonna be 1,000 times worse if I say that. Oh, God. I can't say that. I can't say that. I don't want this art to be worse than it has to be. No, I can't say that. I can't say that. It's fine. You're gonna do fine. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. You already said you can't promise I won't be traumatized, so, you know, I'm expecting the... Yeah, I've been trying to think about my 2.0, because I was supposed to have, like, a model being worked on, but then the artist canceled, so I'm back to square one. And I'm trying to think of, like, what I want to do for my next model. And I've kind of been at losses for the accessories. I just can't think of any good ideas for it. And it's kind of had me in, like, I guess, like, a block, I guess, for the design process. I don't know. Ace has been busy these days. Last time he showed up was when I was playing Ninja Gaiden Black a couple weeks ago, so... Not sure. I assume he's busy, like, with a job or something, because he's been gone for a while. He didn't say he was taking a break again, like, the last time, so... Ba, 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 ba. I don't need a... No. I can't do that. I can't use a Flavor Flav clock. No way. I've been trying to avoid going, like, too much into steampunk design. Like, I want a mix of, like, steampunk and, like, futuristic elements for my next model. There's one idea I do already know that I want to do, but I don't know. Last time I didn't have a lot of ideas, and, like, I was brainstorming with this artist, and they just, like, canceled after 4 months of nothing because they cited, like, mental health or whatever, but they never talked to me at all during the 4 months, so they just canceled my request on VGen, despite us talking once before, and I was pretty bummed. I was like, that's it? Ah, man. Okay, platform ledge clean. Ba, 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 ba. Oh boy, you got me nervous, but I'm sure it'll be fine and fun. Ba, ba. Hopefully everything's going well with you for Lily and all your, you know, all your IRL stuff, and hopefully you'll be able to stream again soon. We still gotta finish Dead Rising at some point. And watch you get into more shenanigans in Fortune City. God, Dead Rising. All good, just chilling? That's good. Yeah, how unhinged will we be in part 2? God knows. You're already pretty unhinged in part 1, so... we shall see. Also, you gotta get back to your VOD homework. Only 2 weeks left! Or, wait, no, it's like 10 days away. 10 days away before... You know, Twitch does the Thanos snap on your VOD, so... TikTok. Yeah. Twitch does not like you in particular. It says like only 0.5 of streamers are affected by that, and you just happen to be in that, metric, so... I'm waiting for you to upload the Dead Rising, to your channel, if anything. Do you upload Portal to the channel yet? Because we had 2 Portal VODs. I don't know if you uploaded those yet. You were uploading, like, super out of order, though, so... Okay, clean. That's good. There's some dirt there. Lovely. Oh, it's in the queue. Gotcha. Gotcha. You got it there to save it from the purge. Makes sense. I think we're good. Hopefully your channel doesn't get like super snapped or whatever. Yeah, you and Sarane both joined in June on 2 different games. Sarane started watching me in Breath of the Wild. You started watching me in Town of Salem, so... Man, yesterday was such a good day for Town of Salem, Jake. It was great. I had like 2 good pirate games and an arsonist game where I burned everybody and then somehow won. It was great. Guessing maybe you watched the VOD for that, but... Yeah, right. Honestly, I really wish I played more of the April Fool's playlist, man. The April Fool's playlist was the best, and I only played it like last Tuesday, and that's it. I never played it again. I really should have slotted in despite making my schedule, but I really wasn't expecting to enjoy the April Fool's mode as much as I did. But I did play it for 4 hours, so I was like, I guess it's okay. Also, I didn't have Shithead McGee trying to stream snipe me again, so that's good. Apparently, Kzilla was saying he has to deal with that guy way more than I do, so... Because usually he only snipes me once, and then I just, like, usually stop streaming whenever he does do that. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, usually, there was one day you showed up, like, at 5 o'clock my time, so it was, like, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock your time, so I was like, why are you still up, dude? Man, that guy has no life though. Like, why is he? It's such a shitty thing to do. But it's more crazy to me that despite him stream sniping multiple streamers, he still hasn't been banned. Like, it's crazy because I think KZilla even said he has like a line to Tuba to, you know, get quicker action to be done, but he's still not banned, and that's insane to me. Despite all the video evidence that they could obtain about that. I'd submit my stuff if I had to. Because he literally said I was a jester on day one, and the first time he sniped me, I was like, buddy, you suck. Imagine being that bad at the game, you have to stream snipe people to win. Actually, I don't think he's ever won despite the times he's been stream sniped. Or he's stream sniped me anyway. Because he was Coven the time he stream sniped me as jester. And then he was a socialite that got me killed because he lied about his information, so. And Coven won that one, I think. It's kind of hard to find me. You think so? I mean, I'm one of two people that stream this game at a certain time, because KZilla streams at night. The big streamer group led by Chill Chaos streams once a week. And then there's like, let's see, me, KZilla, Dakota, Bread and Siren stream modded though. They usually don't stream vanilla. I guess, well, Siren did stream vanilla for the April Fool's playlist the other day, so. Yeah, Pipe too. Apparently I've played with Pipe in a couple of games. Not, because I don't know his in-game name, but he, I mean, Xanax showed me that screenshot where he was in my game and I was the Plague Bearer. I ended up winning that game, and he posted it as like a Patreon video or something. But yeah, my Soul Collector and Baker died night one, or one of them left, the other one got killed by the Medusa night one, so I was by myself basically and somehow won, so. Yeah, Siren was streaming the game, or Siren was here yesterday, actually. Kimi stopped streaming because she's in school right now, so she's busy. That's what she said on Twitter anyway. I think she started streaming a month or two ago. I forgot what she was playing, but I did stop and say hi to her, but... I was surprised you called her Kimi, not Pokemon Emerald Lady, like you did for how many months? A very long time. Like, Pokemon Emerald Lady. I said that, like, I want to go see Pokemon Emerald Lady. It's like, okay. Send you off the Pokemon Emerald Lady. Yeah, that. Usually I try to rate off into people I, know well enough. If I watch their content, I'm like, yeah, this person's cool and chill and won't be a problem. There are definitely people I follow and I never really interact with, and I'm usually a little more hesitant to rate into them because I'm like, I don't know if this person's like, gonna be chill. Sometimes I will just like not rate if I only have like people that are mutuals with me, but I don't really know them that well. But I've tried to watch a little bit of content of anyone I do follow, but yeah. Oh yeah, she was gambling in the casino. Remember Pokemon had gambling? Man, and they got rid of it because they didn't want to run into like some kind of like rating laws or whatever. Man, Pokemon gambling was the best. And now they're like, yeah, you can play Voltorb Flip or whatever that they had in Heart Gold Soul Silver. That was some nonsense. Honestly, I feel like Pokemon's just gone downhill so much. Imagine paying $80+ for a Pokemon game. If Nintendo gets away with selling Mario Kart for $80, you better believe they're going to try and sell Pokemon for $80 for each copy, and it's going to be $160 total. Ugh, that's disgusting. The funny thing is, Jake, I only found Kimi because she showed up on my main channel, like the main YouTube channel that I use to watch like my subs for the past decade. Like, she showed up in the recommended for that. I liked her model. I followed her on Twitter. And then she followed me back and followed me on Twitch. It's like, oh, wow, I wasn't expecting that. And then I checked her out, and then she was, like, talking about playing the Oracle games. So I was like, you know what? I think I'll play the Oracle games, too. That's how it happened. And then we just started, like, talking about the Oracle games a bit on stream. And then, yeah, we were sharing mutual suffering while playing Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons. So that was a whole experience, but... It's interesting how the YouTube algorithm worked like that, though, because if it wasn't for that, I'd never would have met her, and she's a super cool person. And she's, like, the only other person I've ever seen that actually played the Oracle games of Zelda, so... The difference is I didn't play with, like, rewind powers like she did. I had to suffer through all of Oracle of Ages, a game I played when I was a kid, and now it's just like, yeah, this game is stupid hard. Oh, I do, too. I have Oracle of Ages with the box and everything, and I have Oracle of Seasons I bought in Japan for like 1,600 yen. I posted a photo on Twitter I guess it was like back in August, but I have Minish Cap in the box, I have Oracle of Ages in the box, and I have the Japanese Oracle of Seasons in the box, so I'm very happy I own all 3 of those games, though. Oh yeah, the strategy guide, very nice. But Oracle of Ages is like my 3rd Zelda game, because I played Ocarina, Majora's Mask, and then Oracle of Ages. And Oracle of Ages was like a stupidly hard first 2D Zelda game, but I beat it many, many times, so. Oh yeah, no, that's eventually gonna happen, Jake. I will eventually randomize every Zelda game except for the CDI games, because the CDI games suck shit, and I'm not doing that. Unless I hit some kind of like sub-goal, then maybe I'll consider it, but you know. I'm not even at a point where I don't think I can do sub-goals like that, so. I think, like, I thought about doing something like that for my affiliate anniversary. I was like, I don't really want to pressure you guys to, like, subscribe or anything. So I was like, I'll just do this. I'll just stream the event, whatever. I always feel bad, like, trying to, like, think of, like, goals like that. Like, I don't really want to do a sub-goal because I feel like it just would put more pressure on you guys to try and hit them. And I'm just like, I'll just stream. This is just a hobby. I'm not trying to make money. I'm not trying to get you guys to pay for things that I could pay for myself, so. There are definitely some streamers that are really bad about that, and they'll like have like subathons to like pay for rent or something. Like, why don't you just go get a job? I understand a lot of streamers want to turn this into their job, but you just have your chat paying your rent and stuff. It just seems a little scummy. I mean, if they want to like, you know, donate on their own volition, that's fine, but you can't be having a donathon every month like, okay, rent's due, guys, let's do this. It's like, come on. Definitely kind of sus, but yeah, like I don't really expect to make money off this. I made a little bit of money, but like money's not really the reason I do this. I do it to play games and meet cool people. So, and if it wasn't for streaming, there's a lot of games I would never have played, and a lot of people I never would have met. So, I'm okay with what I've done, and I'm happy with where I'm at. So, definitely not the biggest streamer, but I feel like I've had moderate success, and I'm okay with that. And I get to play all my childhood games and suffer at them all over again, so it's great. Also, Town of Salem. Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for you, Evie, I'd probably go insane with dealing with idiots all day, so. Kudos to you for joining my games at Town of Salem. And you didn't even know that I streamed until, like, how many months after? We played together for, like, at least a year, and then you found out that I streamed from somebody else randomly saying my name in-game, or something. According to what you said, but. Because I never advertised that I stream, but every time I play Town of Salem, just about every time I play Town of Salem, I'm streaming the game, so. I have like 1.5 years worth of VODs on my channel, and I have like 127 VODs for Town of Salem on my channel on YouTube right now, so. Nah, I won't forget you guys. Surely you'll be a VIP by then, Jake, don't worry. I'm sure you will. I mean, if you're not a VIP by then, I'll just give it to you. No big deal. And I gave it to Ace, so. Because Ace was like my first like regular viewer for a while. And he was like my only regular viewer for so many months. Until like, I think probably until you and Serrane, Jake, actually. Because I had a lot of people that would watch me somewhat frequently, but they wouldn't like show up as often as like Ace did, so. Because Ace was there like damn near every stream for so many months, and you know, good on him, because that definitely motivated me a lot more to stream more and do better, so. I'm probably not going to raise it again. The only reason I raised it the second time is because, like, I think I had 4 or 5 people redeem it at the pass price. So I was like, yeah, I stream enough to where I think it probably shouldn't have it too cheap. Yeah, no, I figured that's the case because, like, it's very, when you're in, like, university, college, whatever, you usually don't have a lot of time for other things. And I'm sure she'll come back whenever it's, or at least, like, pop her head in whenever it's summertime again. I feel like even like whenever, like a lot of streamers are going to come back once it's summer again. I'm actually going to plan on making some collabs around summertime just because I feel like a lot more people are going to have free time again. Like I have a lot of friends that are still in university and stuff. And once they're done with their school year, then maybe it'll be easier to set up a collab for big games. And my number one goal for that is to get a collab lobby for Project Winter going because that is like one of my favorite social deception games ever. And I'd like to get a collab going. That's like been my dream game to get a collab in, but trying to motivate people to play that over Repo, Lethal, Lockdown, it's just such a pain because Project Winter is not that new. So they're like, oh yeah, no, I want to play the new stuff. And it's, you know, kind of annoying, but I try and play older games that I like, and they're like, well, shiny new toy, let's play Repo again for the 50th time, even though every other content creator's playing that shit. So some streamers really like to chase trends like that, and I think it is a good idea to like dabble in the trends, but like if you make your entire content lineup that one game, it just feels like it's a little much. Is there even like the streamers I really do like? I don't really want to watch them play the game 7 streams in a row. I'll watch it like once or twice, but after 7, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to watch you play Repo for the 7th time, Mr. Streamer Man, even though I like your content. I'm good. Like, if the stream's not interesting to me, I usually just, like, click off anyway. So, you know. And I feel like a lot of people don't really get that. You have to consider your own watching habits, too. It's like, would you watch this streamer play this game for the 10th time, you know? Because like, Repo's fine. It's a fun game, but you can't just make that your entire content basis, or, you know, just keep jumping from collab game to collab game. If you make it the same exact one. It's good to get traction. It's good to go for games that are popular so you hit the algorithm and people are willing to check out your content. That said, if that's all your only content, people are going to get really bored of it really fast. I feel like a lot of streamers don't really think this stuff through. They're like, oh, collab game, it's big, let's go for it. And I don't know. I've been told the games that I play are very unorthodox because I usually don't play popular games. I play a lot of older games and stuff that I want to play. And if it's a game that's not too difficult, I'll usually add some kind of challenge or twist to it or something. But I don't know. I just play what I want to because at the end of the day, if there's like a big new game out, people are going to watch their favorite streamer play and they're usually like the big partner streamer. Oh god, CTR. We don't talk about CTR. That game is... Yeah, CTR is... I don't know if I'll play that game again, I'll be real. That game is a very difficult bitch of a racing game. Yeah, Crash Team Racing. Yeah, you can type the Discord command if you want to join. You don't have to join now, but if you want to. Discord is usually pretty inactive, but usually there's a couple of whispers there, here and there. You know, I don't know if I'd like... I feel like I should probably have my Discord linked somewhere in my like Twitch or like my Twitch linked area, but I've always been so terrified I'm gonna have some random artist try and join and get everyone to like try and buy their art or some bullshit. I've dealt with so many art bots, I'm definitely traumatized by that. For like my first 4 months of streaming, I had nothing but art bots try and get me to buy shit for them. I'm just over it. Imagine going to someone's stream and telling them that they need to buy a new model after they had the model for all of 1 month. Some artists, man, they don't know any type of decency. Oh my god. That was like the ultimate like facepalm moment. I was like, you're really telling me I need a new model? Really? You guys are crazy. Give me a second, I'm gonna hydrate. Oh, just some more. But for real, artists are the scum of the earth. Oop, thank you. I just hydrate myself. You don't need to hydrate me, but thank you for the posture check. I'm doing pretty good on that, actually. Oh, God. Oh, God. The amount of, like, it's really... I've talked about this a lot, but it really, really sucks when you're a small streamer. You finally have a chatter. They chat with you for, like, 20-some-odd minutes, and they go, by the way, I sell art. Would you like to check my samples? What's your Discord so we can talk more about this? Like, oh, God, no, again. It is literally the worst feeling as a streamer. I'm just like, okay. Because, like, I'm pretty sure when Ace first showed up and he started talking, asking questions and stuff, I was like, oh, God, is he going to turn out to be another artist, too? Oh, hell. You just have to out-crazy them in the DMs or something, I've noticed. A lot of people post on Twitter about how they just, like, act like they're insane or something and they just go away. Act like a full-on crazy person. Oh, TikTok's bad about that, too? Really? Oh, interesting. I don't know much about TikTok because my TikTok originally got banned for something. I don't know what. I'm assuming I was inactive and they thought I was a bot. And then I had to make a new TikTok and that TikTok is basically dead, even though I do export clips there. I don't know. The TikTok algorithm is weird. I think I'm like shadow banned, honestly. I don't know. I tried to ask TikTok about it and they just left me on res. Like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to do TikTok. Oh, well. Can't do much about it, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. They got asking for free samples. Yeah. Really? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, they probably have some kind of AI algorithm and they can't detect, like, weird violence or something. I don't know. They can't understand context, I guess, is the best way. Like, I remember I recently saw someone whose mod got banned because their mod said you dance like a white guy or something like that, and the mod got banned for that. I was like, what? Like, what? That's offensive now? That's crazy. And even the streamer's like, yeah, no, that's accurate, and she still got banned. It's like, that's crazy. It's crazy that it was ban worthy, but Twitch has never been consistent on that. Twitch is just like does whatever the hell they want. And, you know, if you're a VTuber, you expect to be extremely discriminated against, and you know, they will get the ban hammer ready for you at express speed. God forbid you show your hips on a model, you're going straight to the ban pile, never to be seen again. God. That is the craziest thing to me. Like, yeah, VTuber models can't show hips, but you could have like a girl basically in a bikini with an ass cam on her stream, and it's like, no, that's fine. Like, buddy, Twitch, y'all gotta get your priorities straight, man. They made the hot tub category, but you're still having people that are just there basically promoting OnlyFans, and that's somehow legal. It's like, that's insane to me. Not saying every streamer there is doing that, but they're really skirting thin ice, especially when there was that, last year there was a topless trend where they would, like, basically be topless, but they'd have the, you know, essential bits out of frame, and that was somehow allowed for so many, or probably a couple weeks, actually, after it popped off, but God. Twitch is so inconsistent. I'm 45? Yeah, okay. But, dude, you're gonna keep adding more years. Didn't you say Kiwi was 73? I think you said higher for me, but I'm not that old. Come on now. God. Jake likes to talk that he's like, oh yeah, you're so old, but then he's also like, oh, my back hurts. So, you know, I think Jake's the real old man here. 60 years, I don't know, whenever I hit my grave, I guess. The real answer is my birthday's August 7th, but I mean, I've already probably stated that. I even had a birthday stream last year, so that be my birthday. I'll probably post about it again around that time, but I might do so. I don't know what I'll do for this year, but I mean, you seem like you've just like, for whatever your job is, Jake, you just kind of like hurt your back, and now you have a back worse than mine. Okay, Falili, if you forget, I will shun you. I'm kidding. But if you forget, then I'll just show you this VOD. I was like, go to this timestamp right here. Now look what you said, young lady. And you forgot. Imagine being that guy. It'd be kind of funny, but also a little condescending. I usually don't like being the person who's like, how dare you forget my birthday or something like that. Some people have done that. I'm just like, how condescending you have to be to like go, you think you're entitled to birthday wishes? Like, no. I like to remember my friends' birthdays, but like at the same time, I don't really expect to have anyone wish me happy birthday themselves, so. Oh yeah, canceling sleep. It's like, yeah, why didn't you just cancel sleep, idiot, forehead? Like, dude. Like, why do you need sleep? Just cancel it. That's what Jake said. What game was I playing when you said that? Was it? I don't think it was Ninja Gaiden. Oh, it was Ninja Gaiden. It was Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I was playing Ninja Gaiden. You're like, just cancel sleep, forehead, or whatever. That's the way I hear it in my head. It's like, just cancel sleep. Just like, just the mega lol. Yeah, the Ninja Gaiden game is stupid easy compared to the last one. I think I'm gonna have to play the original Ninja Gaiden 2, because this game is like literally made for babies, and they dumbed it down and made it so stupid. Can't believe how easy the game is, and it's kind of a disappointment. After I got my shit literally kicked in by Ninja Gaiden Black, and now I'm playing like baby mode Ninja Gaiden, it's like, yeah, okay. What'd y'all do to the franchise? Y'all like neutered it and made it like into a baby game. Well, you literally scheduled a collab to start at like, what, 1 in the morning for you, and then you played till like 6 in the morning when the sun was coming up for you? When we played Portal 2 for the first time? Like, really? Like, you wanted to start super late, and then you just like decided not to go to sleep at all that night. I mean, I don't think either of us really expected to play Portal 2 for like 5 hours, because I think it was like after like 4 hours and 45 minutes, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we've almost been playing for 5 hours. You want to quit at some point, or are we gonna keep doing this? It was great. No, it was a fun time. I'm just like, maybe you want to sleep because it's like, I don't know, AM, like sunrising AM in your time zone. So maybe that'd be a good idea to call it here. God, more Portal 2 would be fun. I think I told you, I went back and downloaded some Portal 2 maps if we ever do want to go back to that, but I'm sure we have other games to play before that, obviously. Also got to get you back into Minecraft at some point. That server's really popping, I've noticed. Had a bit around, and there's been a lot of people building there. Ba, 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 ba. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like horribly awkward or no technical difficulties or whatever, so. Yeah, there's been a lot of work done on that server. Like, I think Katie even streamed, she was building a house. I actually saw her house in the world before that, and I saw her stream. I was like, oh yeah, oh, that was your house. I was like, because a lot of people don't label their stuff on whose base is what. But there's at least like 7 or 8 bases, I think, in that world right now. Like, Boney just made a house, I think, the other day, and like Gray and JoJo live kind of near spawn like I do. And there's a couple other spawns or a couple other bases I don't know who owns them, but. And then you're like in the middle of Narnia and like the frog pond swamp or whatever. But you at least have a minecart track to civilization if you ever want to visit, so. You won't get killed by monsters 20 times over, so that's good. Well, no, there's 2 minecart tracks. I made a minecart track there, and then Gray made a better one that goes to the nether, because I didn't even know you could do that, but apparently Gray's like a Minecraft wizard, so. I played Minecraft, but I played like old Minecraft, like the Xbox 360 edition of Minecraft before they had like a bunch of quality of life updates, so I'm learning about a bunch of new stuff playing this on the new server, so. Got a lot of cool stuff, though. I got the Sakura trees, I got bee farm, I got a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, I played hardcore twice and I got bored of it. Playing Minecraft solo is boring, it really is. But if you're playing on a server, it's more fun. No, I played it twice. I played it twice and I got bored. I literally just got so bored of it. Because I didn't die the second time and I was like, nothing's happening, I'm done with this. Minecraft is very boring to play by yourself. Oh yeah, Bob clipped it. I was talking about like something about like Nazis or fascist Germany or something, and I got bombed by a creeper. It's like, really? That's where I died? If you're talking about that, it's like lovely. It's a grand old time, but what can you do? This is big money though. I ever get done with this? I've definitely had way worse deaths, like when I've been I've died in the mines so many times. There was one time I was stuck in the mines and I fell to my death and I never got my gear back and it was very sad. I had a lot of diamond stuff on me. Thankfully, I have good armor now, so I shouldn't die ever again. Well, assuming things don't go horribly bad, but whenever you do get back to streaming Minecraft again, Philly, I can be in VC with you or whatever you want to. I have a lot of stuff now, and I can show you the world and all that fun stuff. Sure, you have a lot of people that would be willing to do that too, because I know Gray and JoJo have a pretty nice setup too. I still have no idea getting to JoJo's house though. He's locked that shit down. I was like, I don't know where the door is. The only time I went in there is when I went up from underneath the cave system from my house. That cave system was huge and somehow ended up in JoJo's house. That cave's below spawn. It's such an insane thing. The caves used to not be that crazy, but they definitely went all out to make the caves like very, very thorough. And this one cave system spawns like the entire like continent area, I think, that we're on. Oh my god, I'm like doing this in a weird way, I think. Okay. Well, no. Basically, I was in a cave and I saw civilization. And whenever I had a lot of good stuff on me I didn't want to lose, so I had to pour water over the lava to make a bridge to the other area so that I can get out without dying. And I did that, so I did apologize to JoJo. I was like, I'm sorry I did that, but I didn't want to lose my stuff I had on me, so my bad. Minecraft is usually a pretty low spec game, so I think you should be fine to play it on whatever, I think. You might have to lower the render distance or something, but you should be fine to play it on there if you want to. Are you building a new computer? Very nice. Or are you just upgrading? Maybe you're just upgrading. Maybe we should finish the wall first. Yeah, the wall's gonna take a bit of time. Let's finish the wall here. Upgrading, very nice. Yeah, I did a partial upgrade last year. I upgraded my RAM processor, motherboard, and I think I also had to get a new cooling unit. So if I get a new graphics card, I effectively have a new computer. But my 2070 is working pretty well, and I think everything else is going to be stupid expensive because tariffs, yeah. Also the tariffs on Taiwan, which makes all the chips and stuff needed, so yeah. Really sucks to be an American right now, wanting to buy technology stuff. It's fine, I'll just wait for a bit. Blue screen for RAM, really? Why do you get a blue screen from RAM? What are you doing to your computer? What are you doing? Oh, they put X on there. Oh, I forgot that's stuff you clean. Oh yeah, you did mention that. You're right. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that unless you have a good understanding of what kind of black magic stuff you're doing there. So, yeah, very fair. Probably don't do that unless you know what you're doing. Probably a good idea. Guess we gotta go over here and clean the rest of this mess to get the completion. Man, this crap is really on there. You didn't learn your lesson. You're not big on that, huh? You think you would learn a thing or two and just not do that thing, but okay. Okay. It's fine. Joyous occasion. We're going and having fun. Yeah, I do kind of like just vibing out, just turning off my brain, just chatting. It's fun. This game isn't really interesting, but I just like turning on Zelda music and just having a good time, just hanging out with people. It's nice. A nice change of pace, because usually I'm playing a stupid hard game or something where I have to really focus like Town of Salem, and I can't really talk to chat as much, so it is nice to just kind of be able to do that. I mean, there's not a lot going on in this game, so I'm forced to just kind of like think of things to talk about and stuff, and it is a good like exercise, I think, but not that I have a problem talking on stream, because I could talk about damn near anything on stream if I need to, but why'd your friend do that? Did he like see you do it? I was like, I could do that, and then he didn't do that. He's like, okay, well that was a bad idea. Wait, you guys didn't have like a restore point or something? Or did it completely screw the BIOS too? I guess maybe the BIOS got screwed up by that whole endeavor. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it did, given what happened, but... Oh, you updated BIOS? Okay. Let me get the rest of this. Oh my god. You're gonna make me clean the rest of this? Really? Oh man. Get out of here! Oh, the wrong BIOS? Man. Does your friend know anything about computers, or is that a negative? Kinda sounds like it's a no-go there, but... That's crazy, managed to mess up so many things at once. I've made my fair share of mistakes, but that sounds like it's a pretty colossal mistake there to mess up like all those things at once. You really shouldn't be tinkering with what you don't understand, though, I don't think. I mean, you have to learn somehow, of course, because like I didn't know anything about computers, and then I just started tinkering with my own computer. I made a couple of mistakes, but I never made anything to like break any of my hardware or anything. Usually anything I did just required me to roll back the OS to before I did that thing, and it's all good. Oh, these are different walls? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, that's not good. Sounds like he made a lot of mistakes there. Ooh. Bro, how much more do you want me to clean here? I'm trying to get this wall, like, dinged off. Where's the... Oh, it's behind... No, it's not behind the pole, actually. Look at all the filth down here. Lord have mercy. 7 hours of pain, yes, that tracks. I've spent about that much time working on stuff and it doesn't work, and I'm like, ah, hell. Remember when I finished building my PC, I had to like troubleshoot what was wrong, because I had a bad PSU, and something was wrong with it. I couldn't figure out what, and I was just, after a certain amount of time working on computers, you're like, okay, I think I've had enough for today, I'm tired. You just give up and you wait till you do it again. With a fresh brain and proper, you know, ability to think there. Sometimes you work on something for too long, it's just like, yeah, this is going nowhere. I should take a break and come back to it when my brain is well rested. Okay, where's the... Okay. there still more here? Come on now. Now, how many controllers are going to disappear from that desk is the real question. Because I'm sure not a whole lot. I mean, I have 5 controllers on my desk. I guess 6 if you count the PS5 controller too, which is kind of off to the side on a lower shelf below my desk, but... Where is this last bit of dirt? Oh, maybe that. Maybe that. Oh yeah, you did mention that. So it's not on the desk, okay. Right! Disregard. Wait, you have 5 PS5 controllers? Or, I guess 2 different controllers. They could be PS4 or another console. I guess. I don't know what you use for PC. Oh, 2 Joy-Cons? Okay. I mean, Joy-Cons are kind of a given. You never know you're going to need that. 2 PS4, 2 PS5. I only have 1 PS5 controller that came with my Spider-Man 2 PS5, but... Honestly, I don't even see myself buying another console. Like, I thought I was going to buy the Switch 2, but if I don't get a Switch 2, I probably won't buy another console after this generation, because there's really no point in buying a console for me anymore. I used to like buying the new Xbox consoles, and I bought the PlayStation console for like 1 or 2 exclusives, but I honestly barely used my PlayStation before I started playing Bloodborne. I guess I'll play Demon's Souls on it pretty soon, but I played Spider-Man 2, and I just kind of stopped playing PlayStation games, so... Oh, PS2 adapter, very nice. I have one of those for mine. Mine has a PS2, Nintendo 64, and a Sega Saturn port on it, of all things, so... Ah, very, that's not bad. Surprised GameStop was being generous. I thought their whole gimmick was like making sure you get nothing, but it's GameStop has fallen on hard times and has to do what they have to do to survive. It means relying on Funko Pops and their bullshit. Funko Pops, man, what a mistake that was. I don't understand why. I don't really get the appeal of Funko Pops. I really don't. It seems like you're paying for a crappy, inferior figure, but... Don't you need like some kind of adapter for that though? For using PS4 controllers on PC? I think you need some kind of plug-in or something to make it work, I think. I mean, I could do that if I wanted to, I guess, but I definitely don't like the PlayStation controller as much as I like the Xbox. Especially the Xbox 360 controllers. I think it's infinitely better than the Xbox One or later, but... Really? It works like that? Alright. Remember people were saying it was a pain in the ass to get PlayStation controllers to work for PC, but... Bum, 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 bum. Does it need mapping? Huh. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, PS3? Okay. I've seen people say PS4 controllers were a nightmare too, but maybe they fixed it or something. I'm more surprised they have support for PlayStation like that on PC. I think Microsoft would go like, no Sony here, because, you know, try and push you to use Xbox stuff, but go to them for being a little more open about it. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's definitely some games that are really weirdly configured. Or they were made a long time ago, so they have weird settings. Or sometimes the games won't detect your damn controllers. I've had that issue several times over. Usually it's because I have like so many controllers plugged in my console, though, or my computer, and it's just like, which one do you want us to use here, buddy? I don't know. Play on the... Let's play this game with the Nintendo 64 controller. Why not? Let's give that a shot. God, can you imagine trying to play PowerWash with a Nintendo 64 controller? That would be hell. That would be not great. I might hate everything by the end of that. You stole it? Wow, that's kind of mean. That's kind of mean. So you got him to buy a controller and you took the said controller. Damn, dude. That's kind of brutal. Oh, he said, no, I was like, did I misread that? I was like, no, you definitely said steal. Nintendo DS? Nintendo DS XL? I'm assuming. Damn, that's kind of messed up. What kind of sibling relationship do you guys have? Jeez. I stole your thing. I stole your thing. Ha, screw you. I stole your thing. Ha ha. Rinse, repeat, I guess. Is that an accurate depiction of the Jake household? Surely it was. Let's jump. Jump, jump, jump. I mean, I didn't really take stuff from my sibling, but, you know. To each their own. Yeah, it seems like you guys were stealing a lot there, though. Ah, very nice. Ah! The way map isn't clean yet. Took that back in high school. Damn, dude. Damn, dude. So are y'all ever gonna confront each other at the theft, or are you just like, nah, this is mine? You do it like it's a Pokemon trade or something. I'll trade you this hollow Charizard for this CD of yours, or something. Oh, so you just admit to the crime and then do it? What are you gonna do? Stop me? Oh, I'm sorry to hear, man. Definitely not great, but can't do much about it. Ba, ba, ba. Ooh. Wash. God, there's so much dirt. Man, imagine if this is like your first day at this job. Like, would you even want to keep working here after this? Good God. That's all done. Wasn't I still cleaning a wall over here? Yeah, this wall isn't done yet. God damn. Why? There's like no dirt on this wall, though. There's some dirt there, I guess. There we go, clean. Okay. Oh, there's some dirt here. We have the smallest sliver of dirt left on this wall. Where the hell is it? Bro, I do not see anything here. A small little sliver. Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised you're not gonna try and haggle him though. It's like, okay, you're gonna give me back my Nintendo DS. Give me the Nintendo DS or you're not getting this PC. Or whatever. Whatever of his, yours he's holding hostage. Unless he pawned it off or something, in which case, super rip, but... You have your own Nintendo DS? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Was there a Silver Nintendo? Oh, the original one. Like the OG one. Okay. Yeah, only the original one, like the first one that came out like in 2004, 2005. Like, yeah, I remember I got that one at launch, and I got so bored that I just sold it to GameStop. And then I didn't buy it again until the DS Lite because they released Phantom Hourglass, and of course I have to play the new Zelda game because I'm like a huge Zelda fan, obviously. So, yeah, I bought it for Phantom Hourglass. Phantom Hourglass was boring, but hey, it got me back into Pokemon because I played Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and not to mention Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Pokemon Black and Black 2. So yeah, DS was a great time for the Pokemon. And then after that, it was all downhill because everything Pokemon did after that was pretty forgettable. Like it was, some of them are okay, but Pokemon's always just kind of okay, never like amazing. Oh well. Oh well, the number one media in the franchise in the world wants to go the way of the dodo. That's not my business. Not my, it's not that it'll ever die. I wish it would. I wish Pokemon would fail for a bit so they have to rethink the franchise, but it's too big to fall at this point. A new Game Boy Advance SP. Good luck, buddy. That's like over 20 years old. You're gonna have to find someone that's been hoarding it for that long. Oh, in good condition in that case, yeah, you could probably do that. I got one a couple years ago. I sold my old one that I had when I was younger, but I bought another one a couple years ago. It works pretty well. I haven't used it too much. I mean, I have like most of the Nintendo. I think I have most of the Game Boy consoles. I have I don't have the OG Game Boy because I didn't really play that one, so I don't have any nostalgic attachment to it. But I have two Game Boy Colors. I have Game Boy Advance SP. I bought the Game Boy Micro because I said, why not? Let's try this out. It's definitely a weird little Game Boy, but it's fun. And then I have a DS Lite and then 3DS XL. I do have a new TDS still in box that I bought for like $90 when they were going off the market back in 2020. But I haven't opened it yet, so. And I'll just hold on to it until I want to mod it or sell it for big bucks later. I don't know. I'm decided. Not that I think the 2DS XL is going to make a lot of money, but if I don't want it and I want to make money, then maybe I'll just yeet it on eBay and see what happens. Where's the dirt? There's the dirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. So much dirt. Yeah, literally everything. Yeah, that's true. Very sad reality. Like, most of the consoles I like are now retro. It's crazy to me to think that the Xbox 360 of all things is now retro. Or it's about to be retro. I think it's like 20 years, so I guess it has another... No, it becomes retro this year. Ah, shit. Oh, God, I hate that. The Xbox 360 is retro. No! Yeah, I guess that tracks, actually. I think I got mine for like $80-something a couple of years ago, but... And it came with a couple of, like, shovelware games. Like, there's, like, the Happy Feet game for Game Boy. I was like, well, I'm never playing this garbage, but whatever. Bought a couple games for it. I bought Sonic Advance 3. I bought a couple of the old Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh games, and... There was another game I bought. I can't remember. God, I want to play this. I should play the Sonic Advance games on stream at some point. Played Sonic Advance 1, Sonic Advance 2, and a little bit of Sonic Advance 3. Those games are stupid hard for Sonic games. Like, I played all the original Sonic games, and those are fine, but Sonic Advance was pretty brutal. I think the only other 2D Sonic games you can't, like, buy on any other platform right now. I'm surprised they haven't had a Sonic Advance collection yet. That'd be a good idea, but Sega hasn't quite hit up on that one yet, which you'd think they would, but unless there's some kind of licensing deal between them and Nintendo that they can't breach, but... Well, there's always some, like, weird deals going on. Yeah. Oh, there's some stuff down here. Alright, let's go down here and clean this up, then. That's probably the entire other side. Oh, that's done. Sweet! We like that. God. The thing that PS3, the 360, and the Wii are all about to be retro, or are retro now, I guess. That's crazy. Does hurt a little bit, but oh well. All retro consoles, every single one of them. Okay, well, I guess that means I can make profit off 360s then. I have like 4 of those consoles, so maybe I can sell one, make some big bucks. As long as I have my main one, I'm okay. I actually bought one of them on accident anyway, because I thought it was a Japanese console, and it wasn't, because guy on eBay didn't list the proper region for it or whatever, or had the eBay do its AI bullshit and ruined it, so. Paid $100 for a console that wasn't even a Japanese console, so. It is a nice blue console, so it's kind of cool, but definitely didn't want to buy it, and I just ended up getting a little screwed on that one. Left some bad feedback on them, but can't do much about it. Oh well. They copyright it for certain games. There was one time I streamed this PowerWash simulator, and I had the Nintendo 64 playlist on, and they copyright struck. Or they flagged Dire Docks from Mario 64, and I was like, what? They flagged a Mario 64 song? Like, really? Nintendo's a little bit crazy with their copyright bullshit. At least they haven't reached like 2016 and 2019 Atlas, where they were literally copyrighting cutscenes. Yeah, I did. That's why. This is the reason I stick to this Zelda playlist, because I know it's safe. This playlist never gets hit on YouTube. But for some reason, playing the unedited Dire Docks from Mario 64 was enough to get me hit. Which it sucks, because if I ever want to play Mario 64, what am I going to do? Just like, am I going to have to go edit the game audio to make sure that I don't get hit? That sucks. I mean, I split my audio channels so I can edit stuff like easily. Because I usually have the voice channel, like the mic channel, the game audio, the Discord audio, the alert audio, and the music on separate channels, so... Japan is like so far behind in streaming game though, like streaming rules. Like they, as of like a year or two ago, they're only just now allowed to stream the Danganronpa games on Twitch and whatnot. It's like what, or even YouTube, because before they had like a streaming ban on those games in Japan, so no streamers could play them. It's like, what? You guys understand that that's the big reason a lot of people play your damn games? Like, come on now. So dumb. But they're like, oh yeah, if you spoil the game, then nobody will ever play it or something stupid. Yeah, I don't know. Something about like a decade ago, they were really crazy about stopping people from streaming your games. It was very, very, I don't know. I think it was heavy-handed, I guess is the best way to put it. They were very heavy-handed about making sure nobody would ever stream their game because they didn't want to lose out on potential sales or whatever. And I feel like all the people that watch the game streams aren't going to buy the game anyway unless they like the gameplay or something like that, but... I guess story games suffer with it a little bit more. Because, like, if you know the story of a game like Persona, you're probably not going to play unless you want to, like, experience the mechanics yourself, or you want to, like, go down a different social link path than the person that's streaming the game did, you know? Maybe you want to romance Anne instead of, like, Mikoto, I don't know. Something like that. It is, but they also don't give two shits about having references to, like, American cartoons and anime, so... They're kind of hypocritical about, like, how they handle copyright. You can't, like, reference other Japanese series, but you can, like, have stuff that represents SpongeBob, no problem. Because they don't give a shit. They're just like, nah, we're just gonna... You can't reference our other anime. I would just make an example, Evie. There's not many people that would romance Anne over Mikoto, but... I think isn't Mikoto, like, the favorite? Honestly, I went for the goth doctor. I was like, yeah, she's cool. I will romance her, even though she's totally dating a high school kid. That's not weird, but hey, she is definitely more. She's definitely more appealing. So, you're playing Persona 4 Gold, aren't you? The shit. It says something about they're making Persona 4 remake, like kind of like Persona 3 Reload. So they're probably gonna make the new one. How are you? Is it Persona 3 Portable or Persona 3 Reload? Persona 3 Reload is great, but Persona 3 Portable has a lot of, like, annoying achievements. I probably wouldn't play it, but I already played Reload, so I'm good. I'm kind of glad that they've relaxed on the streaming rules, though, because I wanted to finish Catherine full body and stream, but Atlas still has their stupid bullshit rules to where you can't stream the cuts, or you can't show the cutscenes on YouTube. So, like, if I try to stream full body again, I just have to edit out the cutscenes or put a black screen over it or something. It's so dumb. Atlas was off their damn mind, like, from 2016 to 2019. Oh, it's portable? Yeah. It wasn't a bundle. God, remember when Nintendo was trying to stop copyright? Like, during the Wii U era, they're like, yeah, you can't stream our games or some bullshit. If you want to stream Nintendo games, you have to be like a part of the Nintendo Partner Program. They take most of your profits from the videos or some stupid shit. God, when streaming was new, the game companies had no goddamn clue what they were doing with anything. Like, yeah, we're just gonna take all your money for everything you just did. Thank you, bye. And you have to sign up if you want a share of our Nintendo profits. And, like, you guys are the most pretentious assholes in gaming. Good God. Maybe, like, Nintendo eventually realized, hey, people like this streaming thing. Maybe don't be a dick about it. Yeah, that's the problem with everyone. They always care about money. Some more than others. And Nintendo's greed is definitely showing right now with the Switch 2. That's not even counting the bullshit tariffs America's gonna have, and probably make it stupid expensive to where I'm not even gonna bother with it. Maybe I'll go buy one in Japan and bring it back. Probably be a lot easier than deal with paying $600 for a console. There is, like, a Japanese exclusive one that only has Japanese on it, but I could get that one, but then it would only be stuck in Japanese, and probably wouldn't be fun. Can I bring you one too? I'll do my best on that. That's even assuming Japan has proper stock for the unlocked one. Because there's a Japan-specific model, it's like $350, and the worldwide one is $450, like, or I think it may be less than that, I'm not too sure. Oh yeah, it is. It's getting a little bit delayed in Canada too, because they're afraid that people are going to start trying to take Canada's stock because we don't get, it's going to be stupid expensive in the US, so I think Nintendo's trying to do the proper procedure to make sure that all the Canada Switches aren't taken by Americans, so, which, you know, good on them, because I think there's going to be a lot of people, they're going to try and, like, stiff the Canadians for their, you know, Switch supply, because we have a lot of, let's say, dumbass I should say air quotes patriots, where they're like, oh yeah, Americans, we should take Canada stuff, and, you know, be quite dickish about it, but man, it does suck, though. Had nothing to do with this, and now we're getting shafted. I mean, Nintendo Switch is, like, the only thing I really want to buy this year, and, well, that's kind of out the window for the foreseeable future. I could pay, like, $600-some for it, but yeah, they sure did. Honestly, I hope we do, so we just, like, push them to start attacking us or something. But that's probably what the shithead in charge wants us to do, though. Because he wants a reason to go invade Canada. They know better than to do that. I'd love for them to kick our ass again, burn down the White House, do whatever. But honestly, I feel like a lot of Americans have gotten too complacent with being the top dog in the world. So yeah, it's very sad. Very sad how people are perceiving that whole... It's not even a joke. People are dead serious about that, too. It's the sad part. Well, it'd be funny if, like, Canada just had a bunch of our moose just kind of charge at us or something. Bum, bum. Yeah, you're not wrong. You never heard about that, Jake? We've had a bunch of mad people advocating. No, it's not a joke. They're dead serious about it. That's why the Canadians are pissed at us right now. Because there's a lot of 51st state bullshit going on with Canada, and yeah, they're not happy about it. They straight up hate us right now, and honestly, they pretty well justified in that. It's not a joke. I wish it was a joke, but it's not. People are dead serious about that. They're also dead serious about trying to annex Greenland, which, you know, again, sounds like a joke, but it's not. Really dumb. This is reality's become stranger than fiction. Like, feels like we're in an IRL South Park episode. That's how crazy this is. I guarantee you it's not a joke. I wish it was, but it's not. This is the kind of shit South Park would make up, but it's batshit insane. News is depressing. I mean, and they said they're open to going, using force if they have to. So they asked to buy it, but they said they said that we're gonna have it no matter what, by the crazy man's words. So, but yeah, none of that's a joke. It's very batshit insane reality here. So, and that's why Canadians hate us right now. Yeah, I mean, that's all it always comes down to, resources, because they don't want to use up all the U.S. resources, so like, let's go mine elsewhere first. God, that's another... Unfortunately, that's also a serious thing that happened, too. That's such a dumb thing, God. Man, would you believe we've only been in this term for 3 months? Feels like it's been 3 years. What an exhausting time to be alive. Staircase on the other side? Yeah, we are so cooked. Definitely has made me, like, want to go anywhere else for a bit, like Europe, Japan. I don't really care. I just need a break from all this insanity. Probably both, Evie. Probably both. Because you can imagine if we get pulled into where we don't want to do, then I think the other one's going to follow immediately after, because we don't take too kindly to bullshit wars, especially after, what, 20 years of Afghanistan? Yeah. I think we have a bit of fatigue there, and I don't think... God, imagine if they try and get us to go fight for, say, Russia or some bullshit. Ugh. But yeah, Europe's been looking real appealing lately. If I could figure out a good way to get there, I would definitely probably take that. If not, I will just go yeet myself to Japan for a few years and hope this place isn't on fire by the time I want to come back. Europe would be nice, but honestly, there's not a lot of good paths into Europe right now, especially as an American. From what I've seen, there's a couple ways, but like a lot of them require me knowing another language that I do not know. Maybe. I might get a little homesick, but honestly, I feel like if I leave, I'll just stay gone forever, but I might get a little homesick. Honestly, I'd probably miss the food more than anything, but I guess I could learn how to cook whatever I miss the most, and it should be fine, but yeah, you know, fair. Well, it feels like a lot of people say they want to, like, move to Europe or something, but they don't also account for the fact that, like, the job market isn't really that good in Europe or the countries they're trying to move to. So if there's no work, then you can't really stay there. I mean, not that America's America's probably better, but America has a lot of, like, shitty jobs, and anything higher level, you have to have, like, a certain amount of experience, and you basically get like, interrogated for your entire life story while you're trying to get some kind of good job going. Like, why weren't you working for these 2 months here, huh? What was going on in your life there? Yeah, see, it's like our country's on fire, but it's not like every other country's going to be a perfect land. It looks perfect to us because we're dealing with this crazy South Park episode right now, but like everywhere has their own problems, so yeah. Yeah, that's the problem though. That's why I've been thinking like just doing jet in Japan, like, you know, just it's a very easy path to get there, and staying there for 3 some odd years would be good to just, you know, get away from the craziness. I mean, if there's one thing our president's doing well is he's uniting everybody in the world together. He somehow got Korea, Japan, and China to work together, and they all hate each other, which is kind of crazy to see. Because the other two are pretty mad at Japan for all the war crimes they did in World War II, and they never apologized for that either, so. Provided America has never apologized for using the bomb on them either, but, you know, they would not, they got bombed once, they didn't want to surrender, so bomb 2 happened, and they surrendered after that, and we didn't have any more bombs at the time, so. If they hadn't surrendered after that, well, it would have been quite bloody and brutal. Apply for asylum. You know, it sounds like you're joking, but it might not be a joke here in a few months, sadly. Yeah, what a crazy timeline we live in. I mean, he's good at some things, but he's kind of like a worse version of Lelouch, honestly. Uniting the world against him, and unintentionally, though, so. Except there's no Zero Requiem or anything. Oh, man. If only there was a Zero Requiem being done right now. Kind of feels like it could happen, but there's no way there's anything like that going on right now. Unite all the world hatred and then take it down with you, and the world can be born anew. I love Code Geass. It's a great anime. Where are we going? I'm kind of going all over the place. I'm sure people must hate the way I'm cleaning this, but I'm just kind of doing whatever. I'm just thinking about what I want to say in regards to the discussion, and just... I'm not really... I don't feel like I'm playing the game too much. I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel like doing, so... That's kind of the point of this game. Just do whatever, and not really think about it. But yeah, I do feel like if or I should say when I do eventually like get a different job or move somewhere else or whatever, my stream schedules would be a lot more different, but regardless of what I do, I just will continue to stream some odd hours. But what, you think we have Team Rocket in charge? Good God, man. I feel like Team Rocket would do more. You know, despite everything Team Rocket's done, they're pretty good business people. They somehow make money for all those mechs if you think about it. They make money, they make their own money, and they make good sales and stuff, and they somehow make a bunch of tech. So to compare the government to Team Rocket's kind of an insult to Team Rocket. The only thing they couldn't do was get their boss's approval or Pikachu, and everything else they did was pretty good. Also, they had a talking Meowth. They should have profited off the talking Meowth translating Pokemon for them or something. Kinda sad Team Rocket's not in the new anime, but I guess it makes sense because Team Rocket's based in Kanto, and Team Rocket couldn't be in the Paldea region, I think? Yeah, Paldea? Team Rocket was like a pretty fun, like, you know, first anime villain. I think Pokemon was like, Pokemon was like the first anime I watched. I mean, obviously, because it was kind of hard not to watch it at some point. No matter when you were born, because, like, they always had, like, what, Diamond Pearl, or even Black White, or XY, no matter what, it was always playing everywhere in the world, because it's literally the biggest media franchise in the damn world, so. I think most people know what Team Rocket is just from that, so. Alright. Yeah, they're great. They're so much fun. Jesse, James, Meow, that's right. They're very likable villains, honestly. Even whenever, like, there were some times where they would just actually help Ash because he's getting kind of screwed by an actual villain. It was kind of cool. They would often flip-flop sides and sometimes even root for him. They weren't really that bad. They're just a bunch of misfits that couldn't fit in society, so they're working for Team Rocket, so. I mean, James was like, just, you know, he's very curious about the world and trying to make his own dreams come true. Even though he's working with very understaffed, underpaid, and not a lot of resources to make those dreams happen. He's very talented at making like Pokedex cards or whatever it was he did, and he could have been successful if he had a different environment, but he came from a broken home where he's forced to marry a girl he didn't want to marry, so he said, screw it, I'm out, and ran away. And then you have Jessie, who I think her mom was looking for Mew and disappeared, so I think Giovanni was taking care of her because of that. That's why, despite their incompetence, they never really get penalized for failing their mission to capture Pikachu, which I'm surprised they never questioned why they're trying to catch a Pikachu, which you can catch on any given route. Like, this Pikachu's super strong, trust. I was like, okay. We're gonna go chase this Pikachu for like 23 years? God, that hurts saying that. Pokemon's that old, huh? Or at least the Pokemon with Ash in it. It aired for like over 1,000 episodes, so I guess it makes sense. Yeah, he sure did. Wait, did you watch the OG series? I thought you would have skipped, I thought you would have not watched the OG. I guess they do have it streaming and stuff nowadays, but... Oh, did you? Very nice. I watched, like, let's see, I watched most of, like, the first 2 series, and then I think I didn't watch much of the whole one. I did end up watching Diamond and Pearl. Digimon. I never really watched much Digimon. My friend watched Digimon a lot. He's really a big fan of that. There are definitely some shows I kind of missed the hype train for. I know I had friends that my friend is, like, really big into Power Rangers, but I never watched it because, like, this seems kind of cheesy, but... Because it was, like, very bad, like... I mean, it was very... weird live action. I just didn't really get it, but I never really got into that. I'm sure people like it fondly, but I'm just not too big into that, so. Every time I saw it, just seemed like I don't know how to explain it, because, like, there were a lot of movies and shows and stuff that had bad effects, but I just never really vibed with the effects of Power Rangers, so. It always felt like they were very exaggerated effects, and I was like, it feels like it was kind of designed off the Japanese Sentai, which... They're really big into that, and like they like the heroes and their colors and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Even to this day, Japan keeps making anime about like the Red Ranger and crap, and like we're supposed to care about the hero tropes that they have, and I'm like, I could not care less about the Red Ranger or whatever. But they keep doing it. Keep making heroes about colors and stuff, and yeah. I don't know what Japan's obsession with that is, I really don't. It's like a whole like subgenre. And they do have like IRL hero shows in Japan that I guess cater to that, but we're still going down the rails. Jeez. Bum, 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 bum. Oh man. I think what else? There were also like some. There was. Oh, did I finish? Oh, the floor's clean. I still have to do room. Whoops. There was the. Yeah, Japan, honestly, like, people love to praise Japan, but Japan does have a lot of weird shit going on for it. They have very weird views on a lot of things. Like, one thing that really is weird to me is, like, their perception on cheating, like, in a relationship. Like, they have this weird notion, at least some Japanese people do, to where, like, they consider cheating to be emotional, or, like, they're like, oh, yeah, if you do anything physical with someone else, that's whatever, we don't care. It's not even NTR, it's just like, they don't consider it to be cheating unless you, well, if you're cheating on emotionally. It's just like, what? Yeah, Japan, like, people have this weird, like, they idolize Japan, but they also don't understand a lot of weird stuff about Japan. Like, why is that a thing? And it's something that, like, people, like, we've really just, like, go, man, it'd be so cool to date a Japanese girl, ignoring all the things you'd have to, you know, adjust to or accept to make that work. I'm like, no. People really don't consider the cultural differences that you'd have to deal with, and I'm just like, that is just too much. Japan's a great place to live, but, like, you know, there's a lot of weird stuff, too. Also, they have a lot of, like, weird, I mean, NTR, as you just mentioned, is definitely a weird fetish of theirs, but even that, like, they have a lot of, like, weird views on, like, sexual stuff. I'm not getting into that, but they have a lot of weird stuff going on there. I'm just like, yeah, no. Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those things where you need to properly consider all the differences. Like, you know, America, Europe, we're not so different, so a lot of things are kind of the same, except Americans are, like, crying and have shitty healthcare, so, you know. But, you know, Europe also has issues. A lot of issues. I mean, I don't know how many issues y'all have, but grass sure does seem greener than America right now, so. I think culturally we're very similar because, like, Americans had a bunch of people from Europe migrate over here, and a lot of that made up the basis of American culture because we have people from all sorts of different countries. They brought the best parts of their country, their cultures to our country, and helped to establish our culture as a melting pot. So, but yeah, some places are way different. Japan's a nice place to visit, but it also has a lot of racism, especially if you go out to the country. They have the most negative view of foreigners sometimes. I'm like, I understand if you have like one bad apple, like ruin it for everybody else, but you shouldn't be like judging everybody because you dealt with one shitty tourist. But I guess if you live in the middle of the boonies and you have one bad encounter, that might be your only encounter for a decade, and then next time you see a foreigner, you're like, yeah, no, get out, not dealing with you. Crazy. Crazy. I mean, thankfully, if you go to like Tokyo, Kyoto, whatever, it's not an issue, but I'm assuming if you go in the middle of nowhere where they don't really have access to foreigners or foreigners don't visit often, you might get discriminated against. Don't. No. God damn it. I think the third time in a row this has shown up. I think Boff did it one of the last times. Ugh. Here we go again. I wonder, like, why is it making such a resurgence lately, I feel like? Because like, the first time I heard that, I was like, I had a substitute teacher in elementary school, and they started doing that for, like, the entire class period, and I was like, dude, are you actually crazy? You just keep repeating this over and over again. Like, he did it for, like, half an hour, too, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I don't get it. Imagine a substitute teacher doing that for such a long time, though. Like, where are you guys hiring these substitute teachers, school? Craigslist? Yeah. Absolute insanity. More than 3 minutes? Yeah, no, he did it for like 30 minutes. It was PE. He was like playing like volleyball, tennis, whatever. He just kept saying it the entire time. The entire like loop. And we were all just like, shut up, please stop. And he just kept doing it. And then if anyone said crazy, it started up again. Like, y'all didn't really vet your substitute teachers, huh? Yeah, they sure should didn't, so you know. Yeah. And that was in elementary school. Like, in elementary school, you're doing that to kids? That seems like it should be some kind of war crime. I kind of hope that guy lost his job. Probably didn't. He probably just kept tormenting a bunch of kids for many more years to come. And what am I missing? 30 minutes. Ugh. It does feel like people have been like remembering that's a thing now, and there've been a lot more people repeating it, I feel like. 'Cause I've been in like, I've seen other content, I've seen a lot of other people going on the loop there. Your brain to resist melting. Yeah, that's true. Would be a good idea. Also, did I not do this one already? I thought I did. Well, yeah, shit. I'm almost done with this level. Guess we'll finish this level and maybe do another one. Maybe do a small job or something. Awesome. I've been in the subway for 2 hours, apparently. Doesn't feel like 2 hours. I've been kind of yapping and having a good time. Thank you for the hydrate. You can't torment your mental. You spend like every waking hour of the day in town of Salem where people are idiots and don't read ever, so you've already gone through the true insanity. 10 hours of the okay. Honestly, I forgot that was a thing, but God, I hope whenever they're done with Fire Force, they reboot Soul Eater. Damn, dude, that's crazy. I would kill for a reboot of Soul Eater. It'd be great if they would ever do that. What's reading? In our game where you're supposed to communicate via text, it's everything. It's life or death. But some people are like, nah, I don't read. I'm one of those people that doesn't read in this game. And then they just like, they just go on vibes or some shit and they just hang you for no reason. Like, well, there goes the town, eh? Bye, we lose now. Yeah, it is life and death, exactly. If you're not willing to read, why play the game? At least it doesn't have VC, because if that game had VC, it would just be full of racists and Nazis. Like, it's already kind of like that with text chat, but there's at least a limitation to where people aren't willing to, like, you don't have to listen to people say it vocally, versus just you see a couple people being weird. I saw a guy roleplay as Hitler one time. It was crazy. I think they probably banned that guy, but Town of Salem is actually a cesspool. Terrible. And people still don't read. Love to see it. I'm sure there are worse, like more toxic games. I've heard Valorant's pretty bad, but Town of Salem's definitely been one of the crazier online games I've ever experienced. And I played some pretty crazy game lobbies. I know old Call of Duty was pretty bad too. Provided I was never that big into Call of Duty, but early COD definitely had a lot of like racist gathering and yeah. Isn't Valorant like a lot of like, I've seen, there was one clip I saw on Twitter where a guy was just like, he made a horrible comment toward like a female streamer, and she just like all death forward the game because it was just that bad. I was like, God damn, people are terrible. I feel like it's probably just better I never play Valorant. I usually don't like, I don't really like playing online games in general nowadays, especially like online shooters. Feels like it's just a sweat fest, and if you do like slightly bad, everyone's just like, why didn't you do that? You should have done this. I feel like every time I play a jailer in Town of Salem, everyone's trying to backseat me. He's like, shut the hell up and let me play the game how I want to. God damn. You trying to say it's fun without the N? F you? Fun if you mute everyone? I thought you were just saying Val is F you. That probably would have been a pretty accurate sentence, but is someone holding you at gunpoint for Lily? Are you okay? Are you fine? Is Valorant there holding the gun? I mean, it worked. Like, yeah, it does kind of seem that way, though. I think you should stop using VC in any game ever, honestly. You're on your phone? You know, fair. Takes skill to be a mobile typer. I have a friend that uses, like, her phone to message all the time. And I'm like, how do you do that? Especially with, like, typing as much text as she does. Like, that just seems like it's a lot of crazy work. Also, autocorrect is kind of crazy, so it does whatever. Yeah, I think VC has kind of lost its appeal to me. I used to like playing online games and talking with randos, but nowadays it's always just a bunch of squeakers, racist, or other toxic people. I'm like, no more. I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather just be in a Discord call talking with people I know that are safe and not going to be terrible. So I remember, like, VC, like, the first time I played with a game with VC, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I get to play with other people around the world. And then it quickly became, okay, I'm gonna talk with my friends and just piss off. Never deal with the idiots. I mean, you just have to experience a little bit of toxicity, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm good. No more. I don't want that. Okay. I just feel like people, I just hate when people backseat more than anything. And I feel like people are just like so sweaty, especially if I were to play a game like Marvel Rivals. I feel like they go, oh, why aren't you being like a tank main? Or why aren't you getting near the heals? Or why aren't you healing me? Or all this other stupid shit. I was like, I don't know. I'm sure I could learn how to play the game if I wanted to, but I just feel like that's kind of the meta, or like the kind of things people complain about. It's all good. Everyone has traumas and deal with them in different ways, so best of luck with yours, I guess. That's, I mean, I think talking with randos on the internet is scary. I'd rather not do that anymore. I think I've done that enough, and I'm good. Man, VC used to be very forced upon you. I think nowadays you can turn it off because they're like, yeah, maybe people don't want to be harassed in game, talking with their dumbass teammates or whatever. Not a lot. Oh, there we go. Dirt. We're getting closer. A couple segments there. Okay. God, what the filth is this? Actually, gonna do anything with this place, or is that just not happening? I mean, early Halo is pretty bad too, honestly. remember seeing people like on Xbox Live having gamer tags that were very blatantly racist, but they somehow evaded the filter because they combined a bunch of like random words to mean something else, and I was like, good God. Xbox Live is, yeah, that if they ever find out you're a kid, that definitely became an issue too. Oh my God, you're not old enough to be playing this game, You can find some good people, but it feels like, depending on the game, it can be a very toxic environment. I mean, I met some of my best friends, like, just randomly meeting them in, like, Xbox Live lobbies or something, but, like, there's a lot of bad eggs there, and I don't know if I'd do it now, because I met them a while ago, like, you know, early Xbox Live days, so. Nowadays, I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'd rather just chill with the people I know, and I usually don't really want to go venture into, especially if I want to learn a game, I don't want to, like, deal with randoms that are gonna shit on me for not knowing the meta and all that other nonsense, but I feel like every time I played it, like, I think the last game I played in VC was probably Project Winter. And even that, I mean, that game was pretty chill most of the time, but when it was on Game Pass, there were a lot of people being racist and stuff. Or just screaming in the mic being obnoxious because, of course, you have a free game that people are gonna, you know, be obnoxious and ruin the vibes for everybody. We have people that just random kill you because they're like, why not? Just start killing everybody at the beginning of the game. That's certainly a fun idea for everybody involved. People do be crazy. I haven't cleaned this site, have I? Maybe I should finish this area first. And then I'll do the track at the end. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Platform screen. There's still more over here? Really? Yeah, kids on Discord is definitely a problem. It really is. Especially, like, when it comes to VTubers. There's a lot of, like, people trying to be VTubers and they're, like, stupid young. Like, there was a kid on a collab server I was on. He was, like, 15. I was like, dude, you are, like, way too young to be in this space. Like, holy shit. I eventually stopped participating in that server because I was like, I'm not really comfortable with there being somebody that young on this server. And the server owners knew, and they're just like, yeah, no, he's nice. He's cool. He can chill with us. Like, that's crazy to me. Very crazy. And the worst part is a lot of, like, kids that are in this space don't ever advertise that they're a kid. They just kind of, like, pretend like they're an adult, and they hang out, and then you don't find out until, like, something seems off about them. Really shit. There's, like, I think I've seen, like, 3 kids in the space, and I'm sure there's more, but also, there's a lot of kids that are actually, like, hitting on adult women, and that's the weirdest thing to me. They're trying to, like, get in a relationship with an adult woman. It's like, you know how much trouble that she can get in if that's found out? Like, goddamn, kids, y'all gotta... I know kids, part of the kids' gimmick they don't think, but that's a new level of, like, what the hell? That's so screwed. Because, I mean, if something bad happens, the parents are obviously gonna blame whoever's online interacting with their kids, so... It's just crazy. I mean, I guess a lot of parents are pretty hands-off nowadays and let them do whatever. Like, since the internet became so prominent, it feels like they're just offloading all the responsibility of parenting onto the internet. Like, oh, YouTube, you should take care of my parenting while I just leave them on YouTube all day. It's like, how about you learn how to parent? Ever think about that? Take an interest in what your child's doing, and maybe they won't grow up to be a serial killer or something, you know? Let them watch a bunch of serial killer documentaries at each 5. Sure, why not? Surely that kid won't grow up to be a psycho. It's always annoyed me. I feel like parents really do expect their kid, like, the iPad to parent them. It's just crazy. So glad I didn't, like, grow up during the iPad era for that reason, but... I don't know if it's really as big of an issue, because YouTube, like, still recommends whatever. I don't even think it's an old person talk. Because, like, the people that are parenting these kids right now are still, like, older than all of us, so... Because there are people that have had kids in the past decade, or even right now, they're still letting the iPad do the work for them, and, like, parent and shit. And if you decide to have a kid, you know, whether intentionally or not, you're still responsible for their upbringing, and ensuring they're gonna not have issues growing up. But I guess if it's unintentional, you might not be qualified to do that, and as a result, just so, you know what, I'm gonna let the iPad take care of this. Now I'm gonna go back to what I want to do and live my life like I'm age 18 or 20 or whatever, and in college and drink or whatever. But Some people really should not have kids, but they do anyway. And, well, they let iPad be the parent there because they don't know what they're doing. Not that any parent really knows what they're doing. They just do their best. Or they do their best to ignore the kid and not get in trouble with the CPS or whatever. Yeah, God. Either way, it's definitely an issue. So. That's the one that I never got. Like, they're nowadays, kids are getting phones on, like, what, age 4 or 5? It's like, why would you want to pay for a phone contract that young in a kid's life? Like, whenever I used to go to school, if I ever need to call my parents or whatever, I would have to go to the school office, use the phone there, dial the number. But now, like, oh yeah, now all these kids have a cell phone in kindergarten. It's like, why? It does not seem healthy. Like, I think as adults, you already spend enough time addicted to screens. Like, you wake up, you start doom scrolling, then you get up, then you go to your job where you probably use another computer screen. You get home, you start like streaming, watching YouTube, Twitch, whatever. So you're on literally every waking moment of your day you spend on a screen. And to get a kid addicted to that from such a young age feels like it should be illegal. Like, you wouldn't have the common sense to know that's a bad thing if you've had it next to you from day one. And that's the scary part. You're gonna create a whole new generation of kids that are adults that are gonna be addicted to the screens, even worse than we are. You know, I've had screens in my life for a lot of my life, but the difference is I never really had a cell phone until I was like teen years or something. I didn't even have my own cell phone until like my last few years of high school. So I never even wanted a phone. I just kind of got one forced on me. And even when I did have a phone, I just barely used it. I don't really call people, don't really use it to text. I have a couple of apps on it, and that's basically it. So it's a necessity, and I don't really use it beyond that for the most part. That said, I scroll Reddit sometimes to kind of see what's going on in the world, and that's always a mistake, but it does let me keep up with the manga and anime I'm watching and all that stuff. Or I go outside and play Pokemon Go, because I want to go walk or do something. I mean, my first phone was a slide phone. Then after that, I had like an iPhone. Yeah, there was Snake, there was Tetris. I think I had Mega Man 2 on one of my phones. I think it was my slide phone, I think. Honestly, I think I would honestly be okay with using like an older phone like that, because I feel like with smartphones, there's so much like overload with screens, but if you have a simpler phone, you'd be less likely to spend a bunch of time on it. Just too much technology, man. You have like a phone, a portable console, a laptop, computer, TV, a bunch of other shit. You're gonna be like have so much blue light damage to your vision. Even if you have like a blue light filter on glasses, like it's still a lot of blue light screen time, and that shit can keep you up a lot if you've been staring at blue light for the entire day. And people really don't pay attention to the blue light effect on your human brain, which should be more common knowledge by now, but it's not. People really don't care. They're like, oh, I want the new iPhone 22, or I don't even know what number they're on. Probably 22? 23? I don't care. Last iPhone I used was an iPhone 4, and I stopped. I was like, no more iPhone. I'm done. iPhones are overpriced, and they're not even good phones. They'll eventually just shut off your access to all the old apps anyway and make you buy a new one. The fact that people get so hyped over the new iPhones is just like, I don't understand it. Like, why is this a thing? Yeah, I think that's the big thing, is a lot of people use it to check the time. I guess you could wear a watch or something, but I think it's just easier to pull out the phone out of your pocket, check the time, put it back. It's like, okay, good. I know what time it is now, and it's always up to date because of the connectivity to the network. It's great. Gotta get these little specs here. Oh, man. Yeah, phones, I don't know. Phones are definitely 2. Yeah, I still have 10 minutes, yeah. I mean, I have a traditional alarm clock that I don't even really use. I just use my phone and my smart device to wake me up, so. You don't have to, where my smart device will turn on the lights when I'm waking up so I don't like go back to sleep or anything like that, because I used to do that a lot when I was in school. I would like set my alarm, go back to sleep, and then I'd wake up in a panic. Oh god, I'm late, I missed everything, oh god, oh god. So I have to set like 3 or 4 alarms just to be sure. Gives me time to kind of sleep a little bit more, but then also it does kind of give me a hard cutoff point to when I need to wake up, so. Boom. Man, there's so much technology I feel like we don't really need in our lives, and phones are definitely the number 1 thing I'm like, yeah, you could cut that down. There's just too much screen time in our lives, and it'd be nice to cut it back. I think it'd be nice to just kind of go somewhere where you don't have a lot of, there's actually like an inn in Japan that has like no internet access or no electricity. It'd be nice to go there for a day just to kind of disconnect for a bit. There was a video about it recently on, I don't know if it was abroad on Japan or CDogBA's channel, but it was a very nice video. Seemed like a nice place to visit. I mean, the smell of kerosene would probably be bad after a day, but I think for the day, just kind of going there to relax for a minute would be very, very nice. It's like everywhere else you go in the world, it's pretty connected to the internet and connected to technology and electricity, and sometimes it's just like a good idea to disconnect and just forget about the news for a bit, you know? Too much going on. Too much going on and too much overload. Honestly, the thing that's always I've always found to be crazy is there's a lot of people that just play phone games all day, and just like, why would you play a phone game after playing real games? There's not really any phone games I'm like, yeah, I want to play this over a real game. Like, I play Pokemon Go casually to make myself walk a bit, but I just think just like every mobile game just feels like it's very predatory, and like you need to buy gyms or whatever to proceed. I mean, I know Genshin's had some success and all that, but yeah, Candace, how you doing? Hope you had a good day so far. Like, Genshin's had success and all that good stuff, but I don't really, I mean, I guess it is a game, but I've never really played any gacha games, honestly. Alright, Candace, I'm just yapping and, well, just moving around this game, so. But Genshin's also on consoles, so you can play it there too, so I guess it doesn't really count as a mobile game. It's like a real game that they developed for consoles and mobile, I guess. I just like, the thing about gacha, some people really just whale like thousands of dollars, and they don't see any problem with that, because they're like, I gotta get this waifu or whatever. I'm just like, that's insane. Didn't you buy a... maybe... I think you said you bought a PlayStation console or something, but I guess not. You might have just been buying the adapter you have. Alright, well, we're chilling. Gotta wash the disgusting sewer subway. Oh, I hope you didn't spend $1,000 on Genshin. Like, sometimes I spend money on Pokemon Go, but I only spend like, I'll limit myself to like 3 times per year, and even then I'll spend like maybe $20, $30 max, so. Because after that, it's not worth it in my eyes. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. But there are people that'll spend like over $1,000 on like an event or something. Like, you guys are insane. They want to keep playing till they get their shiny or their perfect Pokemon or whatever. I'm just like, that's crazy. Lunacy. Paying that much money for a game that's eventually going to shut its servers down is not what I would call a good financial decision. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. I think you're probably on the milder side. You did say you spent a lot of money on Twitch at one point, though, so... Which I'm guessing that's the amount you spent there is probably worse, but... 200 to get a weapon? Ah. Lunacy. Yeah. That figures. I mean, even with that, though, I think you for one learned a lesson, so I think that's good. Don't we all? I think there's a lot of crazy people in this world. We're different people, to their perspective. I mean, remember when, like, the horse armor was clowned on, like, for Oblivion? That was, like, the first big microtransaction. They tried to charge, like, $3 for horse armor in Oblivion, and everyone's like, oh, that's the dumbest shit ever. Turns out they knew exactly what they were doing, and now it's become the norm. Go figure. Jake, as long as you didn't spend your entire life savings or something on it, you're probably okay. That's all I can say to that. Because I've seen, there was something I saw on Reddit. There was a kid that inherited some money and he spent it all on anime figures. Like, you think I'm gonna get in trouble with my parents about for that? It's like, for spending your entire life savings on like anime figures that have no value, yes, you're gonna get in trouble with your parents. You made a stupid decision. That's good you didn't like put yourself in financial jeopardy for, I guess the streamer's attention or whatever. Either way, that's a good thing. Gonna try and invest in Town of Salem or something? Oh god. Don't do it! It's a trap! Bum, 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 bum. I mean, Jake would probably be better. He can read, so he's already better than like 70% of the players on the game, so. You bought the Battle Pass for Town of Salem? Oh my god. That's crazy. Did you at least complete the Battle Pass? Because I don't think you got everything from it. Honestly, there's not a lot of people in Town of Salem that I consider to be competent. There's like maybe a handful of like 3 people I consider. I think it's like, the list is like Eevee, Real Ice, and then there's Yisneon. I think outside of that, everyone else is pretty incompetent in my eyes. I do, no, Kzilla's good too, but Kzilla usually plays different hours than I do. Oh, they removed it before you could buy it? That's fair. So you were going to buy it, but then the game said no. We realized we messed up and we're dialing back on it. I did kind of like it when the Battle Pass was in the game, because I've been checking my old VODs whenever I'm getting highlights from my other YouTube channel right now. And every time I went to the main menu, I'd click on the Battle Pass, like, oh, hold on, we gotta make fun of the Battle Pass, guys. Remember what a good idea this is? Like, every single time I saw it, it just kind of makes me laugh. Because I just clowned on it for like 3 straight months just doing that. Well, yeah, because Ace was kind of doing his thing where he just kind of make a joke about it. It's like, hey, look, it's the Battle Pass. Everyone loves it. And you're like, yeah, some people certainly love it. And it's definitely not the players. You know, everyone bitches and complains about the cosmetics. There's always people that buy them, though. I mean, hell, I can't even really argue on that because I did buy the Greek map pack just because I wanted a different thing for my thumbnails. I think that makes sense for me to do that. But there are people that have bought every cosmetic that's come out. Like, the Valentine's pack looks terrible, the Jester pack looks terrible, and yet they sold money. Like, people actually paid real-world money for those packs. I'm like, why would you do that to yourself? It's just not a very good aesthetic for the game, and they still bought it. As if it's a new skin, new character, whatever. Like, yeah, no, we want that. We want more of that. Yeah, 25. If it was like 10 or even $5, I would have bought it. 25, absolutely not. For that price, it's like, shit, you can buy or go full game. I didn't really mind buying the Greek pack because it was like $8. I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that. Just for the, I basically paid that just for the map alone. Because I like making thumbnail variety for my YouTube VOD, so I was like, it makes sense for me to do that, to buy the Greek pack for that price. Even though I'm not a big fan of the map, it's still aesthetically different, and I can make my VODs look nicer as a result. And even if I don't like it, I can just go back to the default map in a couple months anyway, so. I think I was talking about that with Xanis yesterday during my stream. Like, it'd be nice if they went back and made like a summer or spring map pack or something. Because we already have an autumn and a winter one. Why not just complete the cycle and make the other 2 seasons? You can argue the default map is spring or summer, but... Okay, all good, man. Take off, go to sleep. I'm probably not going to go too much longer, but... Thank you for hanging out, man. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Nice that you could catch a stream and chat again, so... Yep. Till next time, man. I gotta finish cleaning this whole mess down here. Lovely. Bye-bye. Till next time. What am I doing here? Yeah. There we go. We got it. Bum, 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 bum. So I think I'll finish this, and I guess I'll do another small job after that, and I guess that'll be a wrap for today. It's been a pretty nice chill stream. I wasn't sure how this was going to go today, but it's been nice. Thank you, everyone's been kind of hanging out, chatting, lurking. Appreciate you all, as always. And it definitely makes these streams a lot easier, especially when I have people to talk to. Which I don't have it for every stream. There have definitely been a couple streams, even in recent memory, where I don't really talk to anybody. I'm just kind of do my own thing for a bit, but Definitely not, you know, guaranteed to have people watching, but I still talk like I do, so regardless, that's how, I mean, that's how I started. I literally talked to myself for 4 months, and I guess that's how I built up the ability to speak for a long time, and built my ability to speak IRL too a lot, because I usually wasn't a very talkative person, and it's made me a lot more, I guess, confident in talking. I did hate my voice for a very, very long time, and I think I've gotten better about that. I guess I've gotten more comfortable with it, is a good way of saying. I still have gripes about it, but I'm okay with it for the most part now. Which I think is a pretty good improvement, because I used to really, really detest it, but you know, we all have things we'd like to change about ourselves, and some things you could change, other things not so much. I don't think you could have, never really heard anything about vocal cords being swapped out, but sure, with the science going the way it is, it's gonna eventually happen, where they start, like, modifying the human genome and going all Bioshock on our asses, so sure, let's put a bunch of atom and plasmids in people. Surely that'll go well, right? Oh, God. I mean, they did just, like, resurrect a dire wolf from 10,000 years ago, so I think that could go bad if they start cloning dinosaurs or something. Also, woolly mammoth. Which the woolly mammoth would probably have a terrible time given how hot the world is now. Ain't no way they're about to bring that thing back, right? They're gonna do it for science or some shit. It'd be interesting if they could bring something like the dodo bird back, but what's the dodo gonna do? The dodo lived on an island by itself, had no predators, and ended up getting overhunted by a bunch of hungry sailors, so. Also, they brought a live one back to England or something, and it died too. Realistically, I don't think there's another environment where the dodos could live and thrive, because they need, I guess they could maybe adapt to their predators, but sure, a lot of species have evolved and adapted to deal with their environment and predators specifically, but unless the dodo just does not have a good capacity to adapt like that, which I guess is possible. But I mean, if you could have the lemmings where they exist basically to be suicidal to keep their race alive, then I think it'd be possible for any animal to basically adapt to whatever negative circumstances exist in their ecosystem. In theory, anyway. Either way, let's hope they don't go all Jurassic Park on our asses and ruin everything. Or maybe they just release a bunch of dinosaurs in America. Let's just see how that goes. Can't be any worse than the current clown show going on, so let's just make America Jurassic Park. It'll be fine. Trust. Trust! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, boy. Thank you for the check-in. Appreciate it, Lily. Thank you for hanging out today, by the way. I know you're usually super busy, and appreciate you taking time to just kind of hang out and chill. Usually a good game for hanging out and chilling, too, because I usually don't have anything else going on in the game, so I can just kind of keep chatting and yapping about, so it's a very good game for that. I didn't think I'd like this game as much when I first started it, but it's a very good chatting game, so. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah, if you gotta go to sleep too, like Jake did, you don't let me keep you. It's probably getting kind of late for you, almost midnight actually. But if not, I'll be ending pretty soon regardless, so. Usually I don't go more than 3 hours, so. Unless I'm really into the game, but I think we're about to be done with this particular map, so we shouldn't have too much longer. And I might do a small job after that, so maybe 30 minutes tops. So I'm definitely a lot more tired today, so I'm probably not going to push my luck too much. Oop, thanks for the hydrate. Thank you, Evie. Appreciate it. Speaking of, I definitely need to add more redeems to my channel. I haven't really come up with anything else I want to do, because I definitely don't want to do a bunch of sound alerts and other things, but it's hard thinking of, like, good redeem ideas, but, or even how to implement them. There's a couple I need to, like, retool and, like, figure out to be better, but every time I try and, like, mess with that stuff, I can't figure it out, and I get frustrated. I'm like, you know what, screw it, it's all gonna stay the same. But I really do need to do something else, because, like, my channel points are basically worthless right now. Because you save up to get VIP, or you already have it, and it's just like, well, okay. Nothing else there to be done. Lovely. definitely a little hard to come up with like good ideas. I've been like looking, I even check out what friends have for their redeems and stuff, and sometimes I'm not really that inspired, or I'm just like, well, this probably won't work for my channel. Or so I think, but maybe I just need to add some stuff and see what works, what doesn't. Because I know stuff like web fishing is an option too, but God, if I ever do like a crowd control game where you can redeem channel points for like crowd control points, I am so screwed. I know I will be because you guys have so many points. Yeah, I know sound effects, but I try not to do sound effects because I feel like it's a little disruptive to the game, but like me going, no! If I had to pull a sound effect like that, it'd probably be from Ninja Gaiden Black, because I think I was probably the most pissed off when I was playing that game. To be fair, though, those ghost fish are bullshit, and I still stand by that. I beat that game a long time ago, and they still piss me off. You know the worst part about those ghost fish? I read something recently, the Itagaki, like, they were apparently, the ghost fish were just going to be a background decoration, and Itagaki walked in the room and was like, no, make them an enemy, and he just left the room. He's like, you are such a grade A, terrible person. So I would have had no issue with that area, and they just made the ghost fish destroy me. Oh, man. Yeah, but Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is definitely too easy. Way too easy. Yeah, I do need to do like a crowd control randomizer or something for Ocarina of Time. I think that'll give the channel points more value, because that way you can use your channel points to hurt or help me, depending on your feeling. I'm sure it's going to be like a lot of hurt. I don't think anyone in my chat would help me. I think they'd mostly just go for the kill. I mean, that's the way I assume it'll go. Depending on how willing you are to spend channel points, of course, but I think if I were to do anything in crowd control, I think Ocarina of Time would be the best thing to do, just because it's a game I know well, and I could properly fight back, but it would still be a little bit of a difficult challenge to make happen. Bum, 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 bum. This playlist is so nice. So nice and chill. Come on. Get that little spot. That spot here. And get everything in one go. There we go. Okay. Washy wash. Almost done. Let's see anything else. Well, nothing in this particular area. I'm trying to do one at... Oh, there's... Okay. Oh, man, this track is kind of annoying. Tunnel floor is a whole thing. Okay, I see the dilemma now. This track is done, according to this. So if I just clean up the floor, then the floor will be done sooner, right? Guess we'll just do big strokes then. Hope we clean up the floor then. This is what I did last time, because it didn't take that much time to do. I know I missed one of the walls, because I was cleaning one of the side walls, and I never went back to it, but... Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. We're clean. No, it's not done yet. Oh, these spots are annoying. Definitely stick on there. Tunnel floor should be good. You didn't have like a stupid oil slick or whatever's here. It's really on there, whatever this crap is. It is like at a subway, so it could be oil or something. Oil, I guess, would make the most sense. The game's being logical anyway. I thought subways were mostly electronic, though. Oh, that rail's done. Sweet, that's very nice of them. Come on. Be gone, foul oil stain. Whatever it is. We're like almost done with this, and it needs to be like closer to the end. Oh my. There we go. Okay, we're chill. We're chill! Now we're just gonna walk down until this track is done, I guess. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I think we... Nope, not done yet. Lovely. Guess we'll just keep doing the track until it's done completely. The fact that it's such a big object means that there's a lot more leeway for missing spots. The game does not make you be a perfectionist, thankfully, because that would be the opposite of relaxing, so definitely not be good for a chill game time. Okay. I got a couple more. We could just probably walk up here and do it like this, I think, maybe. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Wait. Are these different segments? Not too sure how that works, but... Okay, there's some back there. Keep on cleaning. They might have split it into two parts, like the left side and the right side, maybe? Can't say for sure, of course, but just my assumption here right now. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Hopefully there's a small job I can do after this, because I think I want to do like a small little like boat or like car clean job, and I think that'll be a good place to wrap up for the day. Because I think I'll probably have this done the next... maybe I'll have... No, I don't think I'm going to spend 20 minutes on this next part here. I think I'm probably okay to do a smaller little job. I'm surprised I spent almost 3 hours on this, though. I mean, I guess I'm not. It was pretty big area, so... I got 20% done pretty early, so I thought maybe it was only going to be like an hour or so, but... Somehow I ended up yapping away, and all of a sudden we're at the well end of this job almost 3 hours later, so... That's what's good about this game. I can just turn off my brain, just kind of chat with you guys. Usually if I'm playing another crazy game, I don't have a lot of time to openly just chat about whatever. And usually I talk more about the game or whatever you guys are talking about, but I can actually kind of talk about things that come to mind. We definitely kind of went all over the place. Nintendo, copyright, technology, and, well, parenting, I guess. Not sure how we went on all those tangents, but I guess you just kind of go wherever you want to go. And there was a lot to discuss, so wait, they're not clean. Okay, that's clean, good. Why is this one still dirty? Oh, there we go. Tunnel floor is done. Cable. So the cable's here. We should be pretty close to like the final countdown for the objects we have left to clean here, but okay, cable. We'll see any other things here. Oh, we got the platform too. Where is it? That's done. Going. Clean, clean, clean. Okay. I think we are good. We're good on this side, anyway. Man, good thing I don't have to pay a water bill in this game, otherwise we'd be wasting a lot of water. Like, where are we even getting the water from, though? Like, you'd think there would have to be a hydrant or a water supply on my back, but there's no way I'd be able to spray for 3 hours straight. You definitely got to be costing the county a pretty penny. And they're going to be bankrupted before you know it, because I don't know, we only have like 2 employees, or 1 employee? I guess 2 if you have co-op, but it feels kind of like it's abuse for the one guy here. I guess maybe he likes his job, but... Clean. Oh. There we go. There's some stuff up top, too. Okay, we good on the benches? I think we're good. Making sure there's not another, like, part of it. Okay. Main ceiling lights. Let's clean the light, then. Yeah, that's done. Cool. We're almost done! Like, I really didn't think I'd be able to stream well today, but I feel like today was a pretty fun stream. I mean, even though I'm, like, dead tired, but I think having people to talk to definitely kind of held my attention for the majority of the stream. I mean, I am kind of, like, I guess, getting lower energy now, but... Yeah, because the conversation's a little slower, but... I'm glad you were able to hang out and chat. It's a fun time. Thank you. It's a fun game. I definitely recommend you doing it yourself, especially since you're kind of a yapper, and I think you'd have a lot of fun with it. This game does have co-op if you want to do it, so... You can just kind of yap with a friend or whatever, and yap with chat, and just go to town with the water. Do whatever you want. Also, you can draw funny things if that's what makes you laugh, but whatever you're feeling. I think this developer is supposed to be making some kind of painting game with the same mechanics. I can't remember. Yeah, it's a very relaxing. This is like the only relaxing game I play. Everything else I play is stupid hard or annoying in some way. And then there's this game where I just kind of vibe out and just do whatever. Like, I'm not really actively playing this game. I'm just kind of like passively doing it. That's kind of the point of it. It's just I have something to focus on, but at the same time, I'm not really focusing too hard on it. That's probably why I'm doing things in such a weird pathing. You know, I'm not really doing anything that's optimal, but you don't really play this game to be a tryhard. It's kind of like the anti-tryhard game, so. You try hard in PowerWash Simulator, you've gone too far. Yeah, can you clean the bench? There we go. Seems to be good. Gotta clean the back there. Where's the other green? Come on. I think we're good. Oh, roof or pavement. Go touch the scary green stuff. Oh man. People say touch grass like people actually would touch grass just for fun though. That's the thing. I know it's an insult like you don't go outside or whatever, but it just seems like a weird way to go about it. But I guess saying go touch grass is easier to say, like than go outside or whatever. I don't know. One of those that's kind of lost on me, I guess. Going outside is definitely a good idea. Otherwise, you just kind of... You're inside dealing with more screens for too long. Also, what's left? Well, something. Ah, this. Okay. Alright, there's still there's a couple specs, actually. Okay. Alright, that's good. Ceiling wall. Where is it? Is it up top? Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh wow. Damn, your cousin clapped back there. Holy shit. Man, what'd you do to make your cousin such a savage? I'm surprised he didn't say something like, I touched grass in Minecraft. I don't need to touch grass. Got a bunch of savages in the family. I see. Oh, I gotta clean up here. Alright. Existed, yeah, basically. Crazy stuff. I thought for sure kids would just be saying like, oh yeah, no, I play Minecraft, I don't need to touch grass. Grass doesn't give you any buffs or anything in Minecraft. Or something to that effect. Yeah, very nice. Glad to hear you're trying to eat and take care of yourself in some capacity. Get off this ladder. Ladder. Bleh. Nope. Put it. There we go. Let's go. Okay. Spray away and get the rest of this clean because I can't seem to see anything else down below. But we're at like the end of this area, so we can spend a little bit more time cleaning. Man, how many more levels do I have in this game? I've played this game for 33 hours according to Steam, and I feel like I should be near the end, but there's also DLC I haven't even touched. You can clean Shrek, like Farquaad's Castle, Shrek's Swamp. Crazy stuff. I think it's like, what, Wallace and Gromit and some other stuff you can clean? I forgot all of it, but I know there's a lot of like collab DLCs you can get. I haven't bought them yet, but I've been working on the base game for what feels like months. I probably gotta do the other side too. The cheese grommet, probably. Oh, wait. There we go. Clean. Okay, gotta do this. They're gonna make me do this multiple times. Lovely. This place is not very ladder friendly. They want me to clean on top of these, like, ceiling walls or whatever that I can't see down below. Yeah, it's definitely a fun game to play. I don't play it too often, but I do it whenever I'm, like, low energy or just kind of want to vibe. Part of the game's really pissing me off and I need a break from it. Basically, when I first started playing this game, is like I was playing Crash Team Racing, I was getting stressed. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play this game because I need to chill the hell out. And sure enough, it just kind of became like something I play every so often now. I haven't played it in a few months, but I've been wanting to play. Oh, God damn it. Can I go up the ladder? Please? Oh my God, dude. Get up the ladder. Okay. That's better. All right. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more of an annoying area, but it can't all be not annoying. There we go. Clean, clean, clean. Is that everything over here? It's just over that way. Oh, there's some stuff up there. All right, that's good. We're all clear over there. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff down that way. Shit. There's stuff down... No, that's right. No. Okay. Clean. All right, well, I guess we're going down the way. Can I grab that ladder? Waste the water because I'm not paying the water bill in this game, so I don't washed. There's really not a good place to put the damn ladder. You can kind of do a little bit from below, but come on, let's go. Are we okay? That's done. Awesome. Okay, get some clears here. Okay. Didn't get the other side, I don't think. Oh, definitely didn't get that area either. Ugh. I'm trying to, like, cheese it by not going over there, but I don't think I can. Game isn't gonna let me skip valuable work time in this work game. Like, you are on the clock. You're gonna do everything as intended. All right, boss man, where are you? Doing nothing? Having all these random people text me on my personal line? That is abuse of company policy, I'll have you know. Like, silly guy, where you think America cares about company policy? Game is set in America, so. It was made by, like, British developers who set it in America, so. Do they use, like, British English instead of, like, American English? It's kind of odd. Like, British America or something. I'm just not making it in Canada. If someone wanted to do like American architecture or something, which I guess is a fair thing, especially if you're making a game and you want to choose your art stuff. Very nice. I guess it's like only 3 o'clock for you, but still, I guess some people do eat omelets for dinner. Yeah, that's fair. Very fair. Usually, I mean, I usually don't eat breakfast foods. I like hash browns and pancakes a lot, but I usually don't have them all that often. Just shoot all the way down there. Come on. Okay, we got it. Anything else? Oh, there's some dirt there. There we go. Clean that. Get this whole side to clean. Do we have anything else over there? Oh shit. Okay. Move the ladder to the other side. I'll have to clean that entire pipe. You know, this might just be the rest of the stream is doing this. Even though I'm at 99%, I'm still like, I have so much to do. Holy shit. I mean, this was a bigger map, so I kind of expected this to be the case here today, but kind of also thought I might be done within the next 5 minutes, but it's looking less and less likely right now. Because I'm thinking, if I'm assuming correctly here, is I have to clean the top of these pipes now, because, yeah, game is being so nice to me. Clean it. Oh, there. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Okay, so we gotta clean the upper things, I guess. Let's do it. Oh, on top of the clock. Ah, shit. Okay. Try that then. Alright, let's see it. Awesome. On top of the other one, too. Man, they thought of everything, didn't they? Bum, bum, bum. I thought of how to just like, how can we make them spend more time in this stupid subway, which is already a pretty big map here. Is there anything else? I'm not seeing any other green. Oh, there's the ceiling that I didn't finish cleaning, but we'll get to that. We should be. I think we are kind of still wrapping up then, so. We should be, unless the game lied to me about being 99%. Oh, they said it like 10 times over. Like a nagging in-law or something. You missed a spot. You suck at cleaning. You need my family technique or some shit. Oh yeah, very nice. You just take ingredients with you, or what? Some kitchens might allow that. God, there's like so much. Look at it, like with the small, like... I'm glad they don't make you get 100% of everything, but it's still kind of annoying. There's like a small little... bunch of small dirt specks. Like, yeah, no, you missed that. You missed that. Oh my god. There we go. What am I... Oh. I gotta get the light. Alright. I finished a bottle of water. I haven't done that in a while. At least on stream. Usually when I stream, I usually don't hydrate too much, but... I guess I'm feeling a little bit more allergy affected, so my throat's feeling a little raspy, I guess, because of that. God. Allergies are not fun. Thank you, I just hydrated, but I guess I can hydrate again. Alright, fine. Now, I'm sure the people in this subway are going to be happy with me spraying their door for like 10 seconds when I was taking a drink of water, but it's fine. Surely. Can I... Yeah, let's grab the ladder. And go figure out what I missed now, because apparently everything here is dirty. Super dirty, in fact. That's real dirty. Oh, that entire upper wall. Great. Look at this. Oh, hell. Well, shit. There's a lot of stuff down that way. Let's just do it down here, I guess. If we need the second one, we'll grab it. Alright, where are we looking? Nothing? Oh, man. Yeah, they're really intent to keep me in the subway for as long as they can. Can I find... Oh, there's a lot of dirt over here. I didn't clean this? Really? Alright, fair enough. Surely we've got to be approaching the end of this cleaning session. But I'm not getting the notification for more, or everything that's left in the level, so it seems like we're looking like it's gonna be a little bit longer to get out of here. Nothing there. I'm checking everywhere, because I'm like, I don't want to miss any more spots, and I'm not sure where else to look here, if I'm being honest. I might have to open the guide and see what else is... Oh, there's some stuff up there. Okay, what about over here? Yeah, this wall's clean. That is the other half of that. Okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. Put this there. Anything? Okay, it's clean. There's not a lot there. A light. That's clean. Let's see. What am I missing? Air vents, benches. I'm missing a bench. Main ceiling lights, platform lights, subway map, tunnel lights. Oh god, there's a lot of lights to clean. Okay then. Yeah, it looks like we might be here a little bit. A couple more minutes than intended. Oh, I saw one. Oh, that was still dirty. Subway map. Where would the subway map be? Their definition of 99% is kind of bullshit, though. Not going to lie. That 99% like feels like 20 minutes ago. Kinda bullshit if you ask me. Yeah, well, it's fine. We'll get over it and be better for it. Hopefully. Let me turn on the... Actually, let's see. Tunnel lights. So by doing this, the ones that I need to clean will be flickering a little bit. Let's take a quick look at each of them. See if it's doing the thing it needs to be doing, but I think I cleaned all these. Oh, that one. Okay, that one needs to be cleaned. There you go. Alright. And then the one next to it needs to be cleaned. Okay. Progress! It goes slowly but surely here, but... Actually, I'm not sure where the next one is. Seeing on any of these, but I guess I could check up top just to make sure. Blip, 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 blip. It's not on the side, probably. Okay. All right, let's go back around to the other side. Ladder height be damned. Can I was about to say, can I not jump here? All right, let's take a peek. See anything down there? Oh, I see it. It's right there. Can't grab it from here. Come on now. All right, try it again. There we go. We're good. Subway map. There should be something on here. Oh, yep, okay. Subway map. Cool. Clear. That's all good. There's a bench. Where's the bench? Subway gates. Alright, clean this. Oh, okay. I'm missing some. I see. Okay. A lot of dirt on this gate here. Okay, that's all chill. Platform lights. So it should be one of these out of place. I don't see any of these flickering. That's a oh, this is a platform light. It's probably one of these ones in the corner because I didn't really pay them much mind. Oh, it's probably the one. I forgot which one. I cleaned one of the stoplights. Oh, is it this one? No, it's not that one. Shit. All right, let's just keep looking until we find it. Well, you could sprint in this game. Okay, well, kind of. Not a very good sprint, but it's a sprint. Pretty sure those are platform lights. I don't think they are. I mean, ceiling light. Platform light, that's not it. Oh, it's this one. Okay, there we go. Air vents, benches, main ceiling lights. Main ceiling light, main ceiling light, main ceiling lights. Oh, this one. There we go. Okay. Benches. Okay. Bench done. Air vents. Where are the air vents, actually? I don't remember seeing an air vent. 3 out of 4. I mean, some of this, but I don't remember. Where do we see an air vent down here? I don't remember where we saw an air vent here. No, it's a signal light. If I knew what the air vent looked like, I would know what we're dealing with. But, oh, is this? Oh, that's an air vent. Oh, really? That one's clean, though. I did not know that was an air vent, I'll be real. I guess it makes sense because we're underground, I guess, but... Okay. Hey, we did it! About 3 hours, exactly. Crazy. Okay. Look at that. Look at all the good work we did. Let's go. Man, 3 hours. There's a lot to do, though, so... Makes sense. We get to make this place look all nice and clean. Let's go. And I made $2,000. Yeah, no, it's very nice. It's a very cool like post-mortem thing where you see like what path you took and how the map looks once you're done with it. It's a very, very cool feature. Fortune teller's wagon. Huh. There's nothing else. This is a smaller map, but yeah, I should probably go there. Job open. Can I? Main menu. Guess I can. Oh well. Where's it gonna? Wait, actually, hold on. Career. Oh, it's just free play. Never mind. Bonus jobs. Is there any? Oh, these are the brightest DLC. I only have the one. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely a fun game, and I highly recommend you try it out for stream sometime. I think you'll like it. It's a fun time just to yap about and do whatever you want, so. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I am super tired, and I feel like I should probably stop streaming. I usually do about 3 hours, but I think it was a fun time, and thank you everyone who came to watch, whether you watch live or the VOD, appreciate you. And thanks guys for hanging out in chat and lurking, appreciate you as always. If you like to sign in, follow me on Twitch, if you follow, subscribe to my YouTube channels, right below all streamers, as soon as streamers are, this will be going live soon. Raid! Who could we raid today? Any friends playing? Oh, thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. Appreciate you very much. Let's see. You know what? We'll raid Wisty. She's playing Dead by Daylight. I think everyone else I follow, I don't really know all that well. Wisty's a safe raid. Anyway, we'll read out to my friend Wisteria Raven. She's playing Dead by Daylight, and she's super nice, super cool. And if you'd like to get some chat points, you're more than welcome to. Anyway, that's it for me. Until next time.